a change, as opposed to telling me that it has zero idea what the hell I'm on about, because for some reason, even when you speak directly into the phone and tell it exactly what you're talking about, it's like, nope.
Okay.
It's not in the database.
Robot moment.
A true
Gosh darn it.
robot moment. Okay.
Ow! I hit my. I was just trying to ask if my cat got her zoomies out, and then it's like payback. Hit yourself.
Oh my amo.
We'll show you the zoomies.
Alright.
I think now that we have that, we have everything.
Woo!
Everything's good.
It's all coming together.
Yay.
Except for
Alright.
one thing.
Wow.
Just one.
Crap, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.
A Unity Festival that took place. Not yesterday.
God damn it, Coco.
Today. It's still today. The day is not over, but the Unity Festival that at this point is very lessened.
I'm
It's
playing
more
with
just
cards, so if my mouth just opens up, you know why.
gathering now than it was like this huge party-like event. But during that time, we'll say 7, 8-ish hours ago, at this point in time, what were you up to?
I'm not gonna lie. Kasha probably would have been in the middle of an eating contest, if not a drinking contest. Just like everyone on the ground passed out, and she's like, "I win, bitches!" and then passes out.
Everyone's running for their life with all the commotion going on. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, everyone else quit? Nice. I win
It's
by.
just like, everyone forfeited? I win.
Okay. Yeah, this works out. This works out perfectly. Awesome. All right. So it wouldn't be unheard of for you to arise after a plethora of things that went on, specifically the job you knew that was taking place here today, that you were invited to, but at the time, after doing so many jobs with Gomi and Umi, this is probably just your off day, so to speak. Like, you just decided that this was one that you were just sitting out. Waking up, a lot of stuff has happened. Mayor's been abducted. Someone was almost kidnapped. And I would say that you kind of overhear these things as guards kind of rushing by. Questioning is still being done here and there. And it seemed like a pretty great time for people that have a tendency to not be on good terms with the law to not be at the festival right now. So I'd say probably as you're leaving. No, I don't want to be here. I want to be there. There we go. As you're leaving, would you be so kind as to give me your first roll and also the first roll of this particular game?
Episode 2!
It would be...
Oh yeah, I need your character's first and last name. Just type it somewhere for me.
I got it. Hold on. I just saw it. That's not how you spell the name. Fuck. Hold on.
G.
There you go.
G.
Thanks.
EA Sports.
Anyway, what
It's
am
in
I
the
rolling?
G. Focus.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, little bitch. Roll. Thank you.
Of course, your dice are scaly.
Hey,
Pretty dice.
Listen,
Scaly
he's like, "You wanna
bitch."
customize your dice? I was like, yes.
Yes, I
Snake
do wanna
dice.
customize my dice.
Hell yeah.
Please and thank you.
Also,
Um,
we definitely had a name for my area I lived in, but I think I
Yeah.
fucked it up because it's called the Nile Street Rats.
That's true science, motherfucker.
gosh darn it.
I wrote it down on the wrong side. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine. We have it now. Throw it where it's supposed to be in hometown. It's totally fine. I'm not crying on the inside. Um. So yeah, I think you would definitely notice Yuka and Bowen leaving. Like they're
Up
like
and
across
out
the road. You
there.
see them kind of just like walking off with some new gal like around the gated path, and also towards the exit, which is super great for you because you were leaving anyway.
Yeah.
In that regard, would you catch up to them or
Oh,
head
my
your own
bad.
direction?
Ignore that. I clicked the wrong
Don't
thing.
worry, I got you.
I can't.
Got you.
I'm trying to
Oh,
make it a bullet point again,
Bullet.
and it's not
What
doing
that?
it. Yeah, look at Poi's thing on my ally sheet. It won't put a dot.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's making me mad. Tori smash.
Don't smash.
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 Let me smash.
Yuka smash. Yuka splash.
Let me smash.
I am. I fucked my joke up. A Magikarp. I am a Magikarp. Fear me. I will turn into a Gyarados.
You know flail and you know splash.
And I know
There
break
you go.
the angle. Thank you. All right, I'll shut up now.
No problem.
Remind me where that allies page is.
It's
The
in
one that
detail
tab.
and growth.
Rumpf.
Let me see here if I can find it for you.
Also, I love
Put
that
it
I
in
was
my...
able to fit GM in Sakura's hair.
Wait. What's going on in my hair?
The word G or the letters GM because I put you in the corner where it looks like he is not one of us kind of deal. So I made sure people didn't know you weren't outcasted. You're just not. You're God.
So outcasted.
I am God.
He's we're being COVID safe.
Yeah. Well,
6 feet.
with Sakura, the rest
I
of us are
have
kind of
habits,
cuddled
though.
up.
Well, with Sakura, it's just general safety. Poor boy.
You're not safe if you're close to me.
We're not safe, or you're not safe.
Both.
Well,
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
if either of us is in striking distance, someone has to throw a punch.
Oh god! Fuck! No.
Let me see here.
Also, Yuka has expressions now.
Ooh.
She fancy with it.
I sad,
Fancy.
mad, and normal.
Ink.
I just want one thing.
No.
We'll take it.
No.
It's not a request. I'm gonna find this real quick. Hold on a second.
I will not.
Hey, cat, get the fuck down.
No.
Regret that in a minute.
Are you the agent of chaos right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I woke up entirely with too much energy.
That's fine. That's fine.
Dexter.
Also, I will
Dexter, you
be
knocked down
asking
the-
for these things in a different way moving forward because your moves. That's right. All those things that you have that look super important, but we've used only like maybe 1 or 2 at a given time.
Mhm.
They're like the actions that you can take to do certain things that fit story-wise, as opposed to me just giving you a specific stat roll and telling you do stat now, please, or die.
Oh.
Fresh from this earth.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There's so many paths to allies, but none of them are the right one.
Damn.
Trying to find the right one for you, Blood, but
Poor-
they're just
poor Blood.
everything is just allies in a sentence, not allies the page.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm missing.
I don't know how I did mine.
So
Say I don't got one.
for now, I put it under the growth and development, the your character, the look, history, and connections. So I put it under connections.
Yeah, see, mine's on never turn your back.
Yeah, because allies is also part of your playbook thing at the bottom, under your moment of balance. It tells you about your allies and what they can and cannot do, specifically sorted towards you.
Oh, I
and everything else that I've
should probably change now that Blood's characters. Blood's got a name. Can you type your name for me? So I spell it right.
What do you mean have an?
You didn't have one when I made my character sheet, and I didn't fix it when you finally picked one.
Nameless one.
Nameless.
I'm just nameless in Seattle. It's fine.
Seattle of all places.
It's straight up Seattle. I don't know what to tell you.
You said it was tied in with the moment of balance, that area?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I
They
drag in
should be.
moment of balance.
Yeah.
High key.
Let's see if that something.
How was I rolling with Yuga
Let's
yesterday?
say
Oh, the game's paused. That's
you
why we're
have-
talking. Okay.
I have the moment of
Yeah.
balance.
I can
But I-
unpause it.
No, you're good.
Let me look at you. Let me use my special eyes real quick.
Look out.
My brain.
What I have. I can't buy them. I have special eyes.
Character have a last name, Blood?
Probably.
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 Maybe.
Perhaps.
Could be. I guess.
Alright,
Oh.
fine.
Just trying to write everyone's character thing down, alright?
Look, if we don't give you the sass, it's not friendship.
It's true.
Yeah, I think the only one that has the allies underneath in their
Is it me?
their definition as a character is
Is it me,
yours,
Jesus?
I started. Yeah, I think
It's just me that it
if you
matters,
just
I
go
think.
to your right underneath your legacy of excellence thing, you would just edit it, and then below that put in allies.
Legacy of excellence.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, I didn't mean that.
I can make it disappear.
We've got the power of anime and God on our side.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all
yeah,
that.
that's right. Okay, let me see where this is. Because I think if I track through the path of straw, I can find what everybody is looking for.
I also very well could have written this down by hand because I do have the book. I wrote the book, per se.
I wrote the book on it.
Oh, Sakura, I've got some plot points I need to DM you at some point.
Feel free to hit me.
I heard a thud when you said feel free to hit me. Now I'm concerned.
That was me. That was all me.
Your slap sound.
It's like, Sakura, no.
Slap
Just
the
sit there.
floor.
Ow. Never mind. Don't touch me. let me see here. Yeah, you all have very different what's the word? What are they called? What are they called? It's not so much your moment of balance, but just like those very defining things in your playbook that are different for all of you have different conditions and ways that they work. But I think everybody has allies. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But everything beyond that is specifically geared towards you. So they'll look very different in that regard. Yeah, okay. So yeah, for those of you with Legacy of Excellence, just don't forget to mark down your 4 drives, the things that are just kind of pushing your characters forward in life. And if it's something that's not there on the page that vibes with the way that your character is, feel free to write one, just following that sort of format, so I know what said drive is. It can, in fact, be customized. Um, I think the ones that are just there are there for simplicity's sake.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you have drives that you feel like your character would have, very unique to you, you only need 4, and you just note them down. And then right under that, you can put a bracket for your allies and then who you're allied with. And you can, in fact, add a bunch of crazy random NPCs that may or may not see the light of day,
Mhm.
because you can, in fact, know people.
I have
You don't
2
have to live.
NPCs. A-
Jeez, Tori, how come you get to have 2 NPCs?
Because I have a fox dog and a parental unit. Well, parental unit in quotations.
Yeah. They just have to make sense that you know these people
Mhm.
and they would know you.
There.
Speaking of, where's my
And know
real
the
fox
present.
dog? I think she's still outside.
Yes. Performing backflips in the backyard.
I would love to see that.
Each just nailing the backflips, ending in a somersault. Perfect 10 from the judges.
Sort of falling off the bed count, flopping about.
It is called the loaf. It is a move that is not performed with any form of grace, but there is a ton of heft.
Much oomph.
Yes. Unpause, please. Although I really love looking at the pause screen because it's the little calligraphy painting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Rengo.
abduct you all again. Oh, it does it. It kind of does. Abduction!
Can we get music?
We can and we will.
My brain's kind of tired of suffering in silence.
Oh, I feel that. Hold on. We have beautiful music that can be played right now. I had found a whole orchestra.
It was me. I was the
Fun.
orchestra.
Yes, I found you. I got this. Now I need you to play every song that you were playing just a few seconds ago.
No, not again. My fingers are bleeding, sucker, please.
Fine. Bleeding fingers is where I draw the line, I guess.
Yay. That's a fun fact. That's a real thing that happened to me. I practiced so much with the violin, my fingers bled.
Yeah, I feel that.
Don't be a string instrument player, folks. It hurts. A lot.
Ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. The calluses on your fingers.
I just need to find this one thing. Please.
No.
Please,
No.
music. Why? Hawaii?
'Cause suffering.
That is my language. Speak it fluently. Okay. Don't be alarmed by what I'm about to
Oh no.
have you listen to.
Oh god.
Yes, there we go.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Hmm.
Blood hold me.
I said, don't be alarmed.
Music can't cover your ears.
It is time for you to all hear the victory screech.
What the fuck?
That's my victory screech. Is music
Oh,
supposed to be playing? Do I need to reload?
Not yet, not
Okay,
yet.
okay.
We have 37.
We have the
43%,
technology.
47%. We're at 50%. There.
Jesus. YouTube is
Dive in deep.
even worse than Twitch when it comes to showing who's watching.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. If at any point they have the stream muted, or if they are not looking at that page at the moment, they are not participating.
Wild.
YouTube and Twitch want you to know that.
Mhm.
They not only have to be listening to you, but also looking at you.
Look at me. Look at me in the eyes.
Look at me with my special eyes. My brand.
For my entire 9-hour stream, you must look at me.
Witness me!
Don't have anything planned because it's gone now. Let me see here. Let me throw this into my test kitchen where I test many things to make sure that they don't kill my contestants. I'm kidding. Here we go.
What
We
a
go
distinguished gentleman.
Me talking to my cats all the time.
Call
Fuchs!
this the sounds of boxing music. Okay, what happened?
I saw Fuchs. I got excited. That's all.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Okay.
Sakura, when you mentioned
Oh, there's music.
Oh.
Yeah.
specific questions, were those the growth questions, right? Or were those other questions related?
My
Or were
ears.
found-
The only time the growth questions are pulled into play is whenever you're we're getting to like the end of the session and then
Oh,
we get
yeah.
to know these things, but the other questions were geared towards
Drive.
your drives. And they're just things that define you as you move forward because everything that you do has a purpose.
Mm.
Small
Do you
little
remember where
ripple effect.
those are located in the like playbook or anything?
Yeah. For you, they are 172 is where all the drives are that you can mark down, or ones that you can look at and then create something totally towards you if you want.
Okay.
Pull off a crazy stud.
Feel
Tame a
like-
beast. Abuse your power. Wait, no. Stand up to someone abusing their power. Become corrupted.
Nice.
So, crazy music playing now. We finally got it. We did it. I'm just gonna lower that on my mixer and then forget that, so that when people say this is too loud, I'm like, it sounds so low to me.
I already turned it down. Oh, I just realized my chat can barely hear it. There we go.
I can definitely raise it.
No. It's because I had my turn things turned down. For game. I had it on gaming setting, not D&D setting.
Okay. Yeah, I have those, but I need to
Wait.
limit them down, not to the whole list.
Wait.
Okay, so we're back. We're all back. Riptide City.
Yes.
Festival was super great. People almost
Yeah.
died. Some people did die. It was awesome.
Death and carnage!
Uh,
Woo! My kind of party.
There was a banjo rock concert followed by pyrotechnics that were very, very, very real. But right now, we're not in the festival. We're just walking the street. And I would say, coming from the perspective of our three very active participants in the last series of crazy events, you're all just kind of riding on the high that you kind of. It was a little slanted at first, but you're alive. You survived. One of you was not assassinated.
Damn.
And that's kind of the only upbeat to that, really, at the moment, because things are still not making much sense, and various cryptic messages indicate that they have the potential to only get worse. But right now, you're all kind of just going back to the Ryoma Manor to meet Hoshiko's parents and
Hey.
return her to said parents. But
Fun and
as all
exciting.
that is happening, yeah, it's a good time. It's probably going to be a good time, maybe.
I think you lost
Or
this.
maybe you'll never leave.
Oh no.
But, as you're contemplating that, Kasha,
Mm-hmm.
you see two familiar faces or familiar head shapes in front of you. And they haven't really noticed you.
You particularly see this bright redhead.
Do you creep up on them, or do you just very loudly and proudly step into their existence?
I'm a big fan of that. I may be big, but I'm stealthy like a ninja. So I like cautiously walk up to them and be like, "What you guys talking about?"
Die! Jesus. You actually do that, right?
Yes.
I just,
good.
I'm gonna meet it. I'm gonna, so
I'm high.
Yuka's gonna jump and just splash water at her.
Refreshing.
My bad. I didn't know that was you.
I can just
Met?
imagine the splash in the face. Refreshing.
What's your character's name again?
Tasha.
Kasha?
Uh-huh.
Kasha.
Kasha. Okay.
Oh, is this another of your friends?
Kasha is one of our friends, yes?
Oh god, another one.
I think I remember I've met you before. You worked. You've done some odd jobs.
We don't talk about those jobs.
Oh.
How you doing, Yuka?
I'm doing,
Those kind of jobs.
I'm doing alright. I've been dragged to help a lovely individual.
Don't lie to people.
You're right. This bitch over here.
Well, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Kasha. What's your name?
Oh, Hoshikawa. Let's
Oh,
not get any more pleasant than that.
She does that. She goes, well, Ashikawa, thinking that's actually her name.
Okay. I'm just gonna let it go for now.
Don't touch her
She's
though.
a little dead.
Yeah.
Yuka immediately says, don't touch her.
I'm sorry, what?
She thinks everybody's got cooties.
I don't. Okay. I just think you have cooties, but. Okay.
She's gonna creepily like, ooh, I'm gonna touch you. Ooh.
Kasha does that. She's just like, ooh.
Wow, what a pleasant person.
I'm gonna go for a high five for Kasha. Yeet.
Like, up top.
Up top. Yeet.
She has to jump.
Oh yeah,
with her
100%.
hand.
Would you shrink some?
Oh, sorry. Bends down.
Like, go!
Drink some.
Earthbenders are so
Gotta
damn
shrink a
tall. Anyways, we're gonna go to this person's house because we saved a life or whatever, and you scared me because I thought we were gonna get attacked again. It was a whole thing.
That's the whole thing.
You got attacked?
Yeah, at the party. Well, to be fair, this one I tried to save, and she was like, "Don't touch me." So I was like, "Okay, you can kill him." And then Bowen was like, "Do you
know
really
you're
want
trying-
him?"
You're trying to help, but
Bowen was like, would you really want someone to die? And I was like, no. So then we helped them, and now we're being dragged over to their house.
Sounds fun.
And then she goes up on her tiptoes and whispers in her ear, "I'm gonna rob him blind. Don't tell Bowen."
this isn't an open invitation. I don't think.
Hey, she's got more muscle than we do. You want better bodyguard? Boom. Points. wait. I'm gonna jokingly grab onto her arm and then pretend to swing from it and see if it does.
I was gonna say Yuka says that, and Kasha just like does like the flexes and just goes mwah.
Yeah,
Her
see, the moment she
muscle.
flexes, I'm gonna grab. See, look at this thing. Not wavering.
See, now Coconut has a lot of emotions. But I'm just gonna have Hoshikawa turn around, take a little bit of a handkerchief out of her pocket, dab her forehead a little bit, put it back, and turn back around and say, "Okay, well, if I can't get rid of you, I guess I'll invite you. That's
Yes!
fine with me."
Oh, sweetie. It's funny you think you had an option.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like
I'm-
she scoops up Yuka, and it's just like, where are we going?
Damn. I'm gonna get
Gremlins, the lot of you.
You love us, Boem. Bowen.
Bobo.
Boem. I'm calling you that now. That's your
Boem.
nickname for her.
No.
Boem.
Oh well.
Oh God, no.
No. And then a
Yeah.
car just starts sliding sideways. Yeah, as cars kind of screech past in the streets, and you guys are walking along the streets. I would say the journey there is maybe an hour's way in. It's a long walk to get here because as you're
Like
making all
dang.
the various paths and curves and turns and twists in the city, you realize that you're getting further away from it until you appear in this a very, what's the word, luxurious atmosphere, right?
It burns. The moment it gets
hustle and bustle
luxury, she's just gonna say it burns.
The hustle and bustle of the city, it's tightly woven buildings that anchor towards the sky are kind of put to the side, and instead you see this massive expanse of territory. It looks and feels like you've wandered off from the city towards a palace, and for all intended purposes, it might as well serve as one. Massive pillars protrude from the ground, reaching heights that would take a considerable amount of time to climb if you chose to. The fangs of what should be some massive creature, but are more than likely just over-embellished fangs of some, you'd think, reptilian creature in the way that they're curved. A large, long, sort of rugged road ahead of you, smoothened by constant maintenance and looking as though it is very fresh and new, though it's probably been here for decades, maybe longer than that. Stretches towards this massive looking house that seems like it's been forgotten by the times and left to the wayside, in the sense of traditional and regal as opposed to modern standards of a mansion. At least from the outside. Coming to the front gate of this giant enclosed space, I would say there are two guardsmen that are fully draped out in armor that seems like a combination between traditional and modern, just kind of fused together. It seems like they're fully decked out. You can't really see their faces, and the armor is polished and has that sort of Eastern grace, but also just something you'd see in what's the word? A sort of royal guard sort of idea. And as you're all kind of walking up, the first person that they see, or rather look at, is you, Hoshiko.
At ease, gentlemen. I hope. I return home after an unsuccessful night. Don't tell mother and father that I'm here. Just tell the head chef, please. I don't want any more people needing my attention than I already do.
One of them, with a palm towards this massive-looking gate, starts to push it open very swiftly. The two of them nod to you, and they give a sort of very posturing bow as you enter. And this extends to those in your company.
And see.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Follow
I
me,
bet
please.
that could be-
And I gesture to my compatriots.
That sounded like you didn't want to call us that.
I don't know what else I would call you. I couldn't think of the word compatriot, I'll be honest. I'm a little
Acquaintances?
weepy.
Acquaintances is
No,
a good
Coconut
one.
couldn't think of things. Coconut couldn't think of things. Coco's a little slow right now.
That's okay, Coco. Kasha can be your muscle and your brains.
I
Muscle
don't know
brain.
if that's true, but I will make it where I can get it. Fellas.
God damn it.
Anyways, I'd like to words.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome into my house. Welcome into the house. Welcome,
No
welcome.
mad if I do.
Ugh.
Very nice place you have.
Thank you. Please don't steal anything or break anything.
You just
I
Yuka's
won't,
just
I
whistling and
won't.
looking around like, no, whatever.
I was gonna say,
Or-
Kasha's like, nah, we wouldn't do that.
Please wipe your
Put it in your
feet.
bucket.
Please wipe your feet. Please. Leave all weapons at the door if you have any.
Does my water
Yeah.
thingy count? Technically, it is for drinking. Okay, cool.
Technically, it's for drinking, which is what you can say, because I don't care that much. Follow me to the dining hall, and I will converse with the chef. Don't touch that.
It's just like, what? It's shiny.
Put it back.
I don't
Yuka.
wanna.
Put it back.
She puts it back.
So, I would say, right, as you're all walking and talking and going up to this place, there looks to be a few people that notice that you've arrived, Hoshiko.
Okay.
And they look to be some of the servants of your father. And as they see you, they hurriedly rush into the manor, more than likely to alert him of your presence here.
I see. Yes, that is fine.
Kasha's like, ooh, someone's in trouble.
I mean, I did get kidnapped, so I'm sure there's going to be some answering for my hubris, maybe. Whoever
Nah.
knows what they want from me.
Nah, getting kidnapped's just a normal Tuesday afternoon for me.
Sounds about right.
You need to find a better place to hang out on Tuesdays.
I think you need I think you need better friends also, to not, ones that don't kidnap you.
Oh.
Kasha just goes, what are friends?
Oh!
No,
She,
no, she's like, no.
she looks up at her like,
No, no.
Great.
she looks offended.
No, you could give her the fucking shocked Pikachu face.
Yeah.
She's just like,
Oh.
is that what we are? Oh, I thought we were lovers.
Face just bright red.
I've invited
Huh.
certainly something within my house. Oh, what a glorious day. What a
Just
fantastic day.
walk away.
As you walk
Hey,
to the
listen, if you stay
door
with us, it's gonna be a
opens.
lot more interesting than this prim and proper bullshit. Look how much fun
Speaking of women,
Bowen has! She just points and I'm sure he's making a God help me face.
Fun.
Can't say it's boring with me around.
I think I am curious though, from an architectural standpoint, Bowen. How do you view this place?
It looks magnificent. I'm very, very fond of all the work that has been put in. Assuming it's going based off the background image.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, it was
very
quite
nice.
a bit of work.
And it shows. Some
I didn't do the
Master
work.
crafters. Master benders.
Yes, one of those two, I'm sure, did this.
As you kind of regale the trivialities of this beautiful mansion that most people would very much kill you for, and try to, very earlier today, the door opens with a sort of, I guess the best is sort of like a biometrical scan of your person, and then it opens both doors almost automatically.
Ugh.
Ooh, that tingled my body.
As it scans all of you and you walk through the entrance, you are all buffeted by this sort of detoxification spray that is kind of like being pressed in the face by just a volume of perfumes all at once.
Why did I agree to come to this?
You taste an entire tropical resort walking through the door.
I miss my dog.
Wait a minute, wait, hold on. Is it that scene from SpongeBob where they're going through the perfume department?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh god.
And as you walk through, the doors close behind you.
Ugh. And we're in a dungeon now.
It's not a dungeon. It's just a house with.
It's a dungeon.
It's a
It's
dungeon.
the
Look how
house with
miserable you are.
a
Well,
dungeon.
the house is not because of. That's not. I'm miserable not because of the house. I'm miserable because of the people in the house. Other.
Oh.
Anyways.
There we go. Now we got you.
Please
Just gonna sniff around and go, is that
don't.
lore I smell? She said, you gonna bond with us?
No, I'm not gonna bond with you.
We all have
Right.
mommy issues. Well, I don't know if all of us do. I have mommy issues.
I don't want to know.
I do not.
I'm blind. Never mind, I'm not
Oh.
blind.
I'm
Blind.
Supposed to say like I can't see, and then it just appeared. I can see.
Yuka's just covering her eyes. Guess who? I don't know how I got up here, but put me down.
Yeah, so as you all walk through, it is very much as you see it, this massive sort of opening to the mansion. The floors are a very cold, sort of steely marble. Intricate designs decorate every naked part of the flooring. You see walls that match the floors in a reflective sort of surface. Distracting you are a series of bookcases that are probably amongst the only things in here that have color, save for the drapery, and a massive black piano set. Sitting at the piano is a woman. Her hair is of the same very bright and vibrant orange hue of Hoshiko. And you come in as she is playing a very soft and somewhat macabre song. The notes themselves echo when they add this sort of very strange reverb that you can see, actually, as each note is a flicker of fire as they sort of waft into the air and then dissipate. They seem lost in the music at the moment and the way that they're angled. The top of the piano is obstructing their view from the lot of you that have walked inside. But just out of immediate knowledge, Hoshiko, you realize that that is your mother currently playing her piano once again.
Does she just play piano because she likes to play piano, or does she like play when she's happy or play when she's sad?
That's when she's sad.
Oh, okay. Fun. Exciting. Oh, hello, Mother. Good to see you playing the piano again. Something happened?
The notes that were there in this beautiful sounding song, despite its depressing nature, stop abruptly as a key is punched out of place as you speak, and she tilts her head from the massive piano to look towards you. Her hands leave the keys. The seat is pushed ajar almost instantly, and she has strode across the distance. It's not, a short distance. She has moved at the pace of, I would say, a few steps to get to you. And she has already sort of picked you up in this very tight embrace, as it is almost suffocating. I thought I lost you.
Mother. But you didn't. You almost might. Please. Please.
As you say, as she's just.
Yuka's gonna be like, "You're gonna lose her if you keep doing that."
Can I do like a tap out thing? Can I like tap out?
As you do that, and then as Yuka speaks, she lets you go briefly. You're still in her arms, but not being crushed to death. As she looks to you, and you made friends.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't call us that either. We just saved her, that's all. And then got
Yes,
dragged
Mother,
here.
Meet the people who saved my life from being kidnapped and / or murdered.
What's up?
Except for that one, points to Kasha.
Hi.
She's extra muscle, don't worry.
Yeah.
She was there at some point. I don't remember. I was again kidnapped. So
We found her in a box.
thank
What?
you.
As she says, and she
Thank
goes
you.
a pale shade of white.
Don't worry, we got her out of the box.
Okay, we got out of the box eventually.
This simply won't
We're
do.
still in a box though.
Thank you.
You are to stay here at all times. You are not to
Oh.
leave my sight.
Okay, lovely. Much, and am I to learn piano as well?
No, I
That's-
already know your disdain for music.
Yes. So am I not, or will that make it at least slightly more bearable?
Before she has time to answer, you start to hear the sounds of shoes clacking along a marble floor. Each step is just very imposing. Like a tap dancer who just hates you kind of deal.
Can I like shudder a little bit? Like tighten up.
You may.
Anxiety. Great.
I'm just gonna lean over to how do you say your character's name again? It's gonna take me a minute. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, Kasha.
Just lean over to Kasha. I smell trauma. No one knows footsteps unless they're traumatized like us.
Delicious.
Don't say
Trauma.
Just see the two of them like in the corner whispering to one another. Hey, maybe we should kidnap her, make her happier, huh?
I mean,
Can I just look at them and be like, shut the fuck up? Idiots.
We're whispering.
I'm gonna just look at them very angrily.
Ooh, scary.
Absolutely in your right to look at them angrily. And then you look towards the balcony, the sort of overview of the second floor, and coming from one of the hallways, it is at first a completely pitch black silhouette, but then as it comes into the very ominous blue hues of this place that come from some of the walls, at least on the top floor, you see the imposing figure of your father.
Oh, good. I would like to stand a bit like more straight ahead, sort of like arms behind my back, posture straight, eyes forward, like, greetings, father. How was your evening?
now that's what
He
I call
walks.
trauma.
Mm-hmm.
He does it very carefully. Without answering you, he begins forward and looks, peering over the balcony towards a lot of you, specifically Hoshiko.
Sup? So you can say sup.
I'm about to close my eyes in anger.
Kasha understands power when she sees it. She just gives like a respectful bow. Doesn't say anything, just bows.
Fair
Same.
enough. As he regards all of you, and he looks to Yuka for a moment,
Waves.
but then his eyes dart back to you, Hoshiko. I hear you are abducted.
Attempted, though. If I was successful, I wouldn't be here. Fortunately, thanks to the efforts of these individuals, I am here, and not in a box down the river.
I don't know why that's making me laugh.
It's literal. I'm in a box in the river.
Down by the river.
Living in a van down by the river.
In a box.
To be fair, she did get herself out of the box. We just stopped the people from continuing to keep her in the box.
That's a cough, very obviously at Yuka.
This was worth disregarding your detail.
Sorry, what'd you say, Sakura?
He looks at you, and this was worth disregarding your security detail that I explicitly told you to stick by during your little outing.
Simply wanted to be out alone a little bit.
And how well did that work for you? As he looks to you, his hands wrapped around the balcony.
Not
You,
well, sir.
Yuka's gonna speak up and just be like,
No.
No. You can't- you can't-
You open your mouth.
she's just gonna be like, well, to be fair, sir, the more you keep someone trapped in a corner, the more they're gonna rebel like this one. If you maybe give her a little more free reign, she won't be so rebellious. And that's works for me. You really gotta clear your throat. Someone get her a lozenge or something.
You say that worked so well for you to not be rebellious.
If you let a free spirit be free, there's no way they can rebel against you later on.
Obviously.
Listen, it's in her moral code to like kind of stand up to bullies, and in a way, she's seeing this as bullying. So I'm just playing her part.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
I'm saying in character, like jokingly, you not rebellious is funny.
Hey, I'm only rebellious when I need to be to make sure people are fed.
There is cold fire behind his eyes. And you kind of see a sort of smoke bellowing from the, I would say, just like the floor beneath him. As you go on to tell him how this state of placing his child in a box is what is causing them to further
Literally get
rebellious.
put in a box.
Yeah.
Box.
Very
You manifested the box.
The box. You manifested it.
Kasha like nudges her on the shoulder and is like, "If you put me in jail again, I may hug you, but that's as far as I'm gonna go."
I got us out last time. It's fine.
I almost lost a finger.
Hey, you don't need all 10.
Thank you for my bending.
Shush! Try to free a lady here.
As you say that, I would think at that very, the more abrupt bending aspect of the hushed conversation between the two of you, the mother looks to you. Oh, you're benders.
Waterbender.
No, I didn't say anything.
She just goes, oh, waterbender.
Yes.
Kasha face palms. Son of a...
I should have known. As the father says from on high.
Hey,
Waterbender.
hey, saved your kid, okay? Could have walked away. I wasn't rude. Well, she started the rudeness, but
These
I saved.
people have saved my life, Father.
And I'm bad at it anyway, so it's fine.
Then you have my thanks, he says. It seems as though his whole body was fighting the urge to say this towards you, and you may get the connotations that this is where Hoshiko gets that reservation to thank the help.
Just gonna get a smug, like, cat-like smile out of my face, like, yes, thank the waterbender.
As he says so, it's very rigid. There's no warmth in his tone, and that kind of carries on through everything that he says. But as he looks a lot of you, he looks over towards you, Bowen. You, I know your family, or rather, your family's company.
I'm glad to hear. Hopefully all good things.
Indeed. The Rocketoo brothers have been doing well, yes.
Yeah. Done more and more competition over the years, but we're still have a lot of returning customers and clients, loyal. It's pretty good.
You would be so kind as to move forward the knowledge that I am requesting your father's services. This would please me.
I very well can do. Do I know, out of character, do I know the family's last name? The Hoshiko's family name, or do I know of this family? Okay.
You know of the Ryomas.
Okay.
You didn't know that Hoshiko's last name was Ryoma.
Yeah, now you do.
Perfect.
But yeah, as he says this and he glances again towards you, Hoshiko, I will not allow a daughter of mine to ever be abducted or attempted to be abducted again. You will begin your training in earnest once more. Clearly, your perception is waning. And he looks to you again in a very sort of dismissive way and begins to walk off.
He's gonna. To be fair, I distracted her.
You cut out.
She just yells out. To be fair, I distracted her.
As if he definitely heard you but did not acknowledge you, he walks off and he is faded into the darkness of the hallway.
I didn't know we had Batman in this series.
He was there at one moment, I swear you blinked and he's gone.
So that was fun.
Please don't mind him. He was very worried.
I can certainly tell he was worried, huh?
And she's gonna look to her bestie and just be like, and it's the mom she's got issues with.
As she says this and she looks to you in a very worried manner, but she looks to the rest of you and trying to make this much more upbeat than it's sort of on at the moment. You all seem famished, yes?
When was the last time I ate?
Yeah, I could eat.
Fighting really works up an appetite.
Think I ate
Excellent.
yesterday? I'll eat. Yeah, sure.
Please, follow me. And as she takes the lot of you, Hoshiko.
Yeah.
As she's taking all of your friends to the dining hall, she does outstretch a hand, ever so subtly, for you to take.
No.
It's up to you if you do, though.
You
Oh.
hold your mother's
What would I do is the question.
If she doesn't, Yuka's going to.
You.
fucking Yuka and Kasha both. They're like, I'll hold your hand.
God, okay. I'm trying to think
You
of
have
what
good
I want.
moments.
I'm trying to think of what I want this character to be like.
Yeah?
I want to say that she would. Yeah, I'm gonna say would. I'm gonna go on a limb and say would.
Okay, but what about
There
bark?
is.
What'd you say, Poison?
I said, what about bark? You said wood.
I
limb,
hate it
root?
here.
Leaf? Maybe? Branch? How about?
You're gonna make me cry.
I'm just gonna broach the question here. You know, how. But the puns, I can't. When I hear them, I have to. But I would say that as you're all walking along and you take her hand and she leads the lot of you to the dining hall, it is much bigger than the sort of opening living room that you were just in. It's this massive thing that could hold at least 2 parties at the same time if it wanted to. And in there at the moment, as if made just for you, as you wander in there, is this very long stretch of a table, and which should be rows of chairs to fit the aesthetic of the table. Instead, it's about 5 chairs. There is one at the very end, a chair that's right next to the one that was at the very end, and then I would say 3 others are symmetrical to that chair across and then next to. in front of you on this table is a variety of foods that I don't think everyone present here will completely enjoy, but think of what's the best way to say it? The kind of extravagant feast that you would see um, in a movie where people have way too much food and you know all of it's going to waste. So you see like the
Oh.
giant stuffed turkey, you see like varying sides, massive
Actually looks
stretches of,
annoyed.
like, yeah, there's like food that could feed a couple of families at once.
Oh.
There's now an angry Yuka. She went from la-di-da-di-da-da.
There's an
Kasha's
abundance of
mouth
food
would be
here.
watering, and then she'd also like be holding back tears.
Take a seat wherever, except the head of the table.
But I'm gonna sit where I want. I'm not actually saying that as Kasha.
Couldn't say.
I love that. Just at the end. Not Kasha, not TMs.
The quiet. Me.
Kasha would do the but like she wouldn't say I'll sit where I
grab-
want.
I just like to grab like another chair and sort of place it with the other three, just for like the last of us, so that I'm sort of saying don't sit at the head of the table, nor where my mother sits.
Who's right next to you, by the way.
I'm not saying that like explicitly. I'm saying that sort of softly, like by putting a chair, by grabbing another chair. I'm saying these are the chairs we're supposed to sit in, not those other two.
Yuka's gonna look to the mother and be like, "You guys don't finish all this, do you?"
Not something of this nature. It's more for you at the moment. We didn't know how many guests would be arriving, but we hope to feed all of you sufficiently, and what you don't eat, we give to those who are still in need of sustenance, she
Yes.
says after a moment.
She's
She
gonna
kinda,
look.
like,
I was gonna say
Yuka goes.
what?
Yuka's just gonna. You could say kind like me. I'm just not offended. I was just gonna ask if I could take the loaf over to my village. I have many people who haven't eaten for quite a while. I'll skip my meal if I need to.
No, of course not. That can be arranged. Pray tell, where do you live?
Are we keeping the name that I originally went with?
Yeah?
Okay, I live in the Nile Streets.
Can't quite say I've heard of it, but I can find someone who knows of it and supply what you need.
She just bows her head. Thanks. I hate to think that I get to eat and they don't when I'm pretty sure I've eaten yesterday, so. Her actually struggling to remember when the last time she had an actual good meal.
As you look at an actually amazing meal.
Yes, she's just gonna grab a little few bites and then call it good. She's not gonna eat too much.
Fair enough. Yeah, and because I have to know... Oh, go ahead.
I was just say, please sit. Please.
At that beckoning, I just need to know everybody's eating habits. Yeah. I really need to get in depth on this one.
Oh,
Listen, if we're going in character, give me a second, because she can't eat the way I eat.
Viking.
Like it's hand and the mashed potatoes, shoving it to the face. I don't eat like that. I don't eat like that, guys. It's a joke.
yeah, hard.
Fuck, how would Kasha eat?
Yuka just eats pretty slow. She just kind of nibbles here and there. She doesn't have like table manners, but she's not like acts like a starving kid who eats like that. She just kind of nibbles. Mainly because she's
You
uncomfortable in
chef
this
tasting
situation right now. Huh?
You chef tasting right now? Is
What's-
that what you're doing?
What do you
Just trying
mean?
a little bit?
Oh, no, she
Like,
just, she
one nibble
grabs
here, one nibble
she grabs like a plate of just a few things and then just nibbles slowly on those things. Because she'd be uncomfortable to eat somewhere here. And with the thoughts of the people of her, like, village not having to eat for God knows how long.
You see an entire slum town of hungry people in your mind as you take even the slightest bite.
Yep. So she's just gonna eat a little bit and pray that they keep their word and actually donate the food where it belongs. Well, not where it belongs, but where they said they would.
I can just wiggle. Okay, never mind. That's just my eyes.
Wiggle,
worry about
wiggle.
Okay.
Your eyes are
Wiggle,
wiggling.
wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, my eyes are wiggling.
Oh,
Just a bit.
God.
That's not, it's not on purpose. It's very terrifying. But my trembling eyes aside, as we move from Yuka's nibbling to Kasha's.
I want to say Kasha would be like, she's like putting a decent, like, hefty amount of like everything on her plate, meat wise, glancing at the vegetables like yuck. But like eventually she gets like a saddened face and she like gets a scoop of some vegetables because she knows that like her mom or her dad would be like, you have to eat your veggies to grow up big and strong. And she's like, fuck. Because that's me. I'm like, fuck the vegetables. But I'll get sick if I don't eat at least something healthy. Fine.
Fair. Transitioning over to Bowen.
Yeah, I eat a hearty amount. It's pretty not specifically caring about balance, but more of getting to try like everything. Pretty much
Okay.
like a scoop of everything. But yeah.
So you're at the buffet right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I
It's
got
an
like
all-you-can-eat buffet.
I
have
got,
a
like-
bottomless pit for a stomach. Let's do it.
and I have like general plate manners. I'm not like eloquent, fancy by eating or anything, but I wouldn't do anything like rude. I have the general family table manners.
Okay. Lastly, Koshiko.
I mean, I have to be the most polite here, right?
I mean,
It is my house. I have been the snootiest one. I've got to keep it the snooty, right?
it'd be crazy if you just started throwing hands and food at the table.
Like,
You
smacking
finally find like a
Kasha's hand.
dumpling and you throw it at Yuka as you're finally just fed up. And you're just like,
I mean, it'd be funny.
God damn it.
Accurate. So no, Shiko's gonna be a good little girl, and is gonna eat everything that is prepared, or at least was in front of her. She'll fill a plate up once, eat what is there, drink calmly, relaxedly, pinky up and everything. And certainly not going for everything. Simply going for what she
Fair enough.
knows is good for her.
what you know has been specifically picked out for you with a very rigid diet in mind.
Definitely keeping in mind, father wants to start training. Can't overload on certain things.
Damn, girl, you eat your heart to the fullest. If you want that fucking baked potato, you eat that baked potato. Again, that's not a character.
Oh, I was gonna stare down. I should be like, okay, thank you.
Thank you for your
Oh,
culinary advice.
dare you palate teach me.
Dare you attempt?
Dare you.
Dare you?
But yeah,
So,
as
I thought
you're all
Yuka
kind
was
of
bad.
eating. Oh, what?
I was gonna say I thought Yuka was bad for being disrespectful towards authority.
Alright.
Fair. I would say as you all dine in your own individual ways, those of regal nature, those just simply out to enjoy the feast, those who feel like they don't deserve to enjoy the feast, and those that are just sort of in the middle of that. Um, as it comes to an end, I would say that Hoshiko's mother, Shinku, walks up to you, Yuka, and with a piece of paper that was brought in like as various plates were being taken away that weren't being eaten, and an individual that looked between the states of waiter versus butler came in with a piece of parchment on a like sort of notepad and a pen, and gave it to Hoshiko's mother as she walks up to you and with pen in hand, kind of pressing it so that it is promptly ready for writing down something, asks you for the address she's sending the food to.
She'll just write down the address, which will be the person who's taking care of her along this. Chaha? Just her shop.
Your name?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's her name, Chaha. Just writing it down and her shop's address. There's a shopkeeper that take care of me in the village, so she'll probably be the best to leave it at. Here you go. After she writes it down. And shockingly has really good handwriting.
That is shocking.
It is beautiful cursive, and she commends you on it.
Thank you.
So yeah.
She'll just say very quietly and continue nibbling.
So yeah, what isn't taken away and what is still being worked on is left to a lot of you to enjoy. But whatever you disregard in terms of dining on is then promptly taken away altogether. And I would say that Shinku moves from the dining hall, bidding you all to enjoy yourselves, and then to not wander off towards the study of all the places that you could go, but otherwise to enjoy this home as you would, as friends of, as she puts in quotations for those of you who cringe at the idea of being friends with one another, friends of Hoshiko. And she leaves. And so the four of you are all just neatly together at the moment, sitting here.
You can just immediately, so why do you stay here? Looking at Hoshiko.
Choice.
Why don't you have a choice?
They're my parents. That's what I was born to do.
You can choose your family.
I don't think that's very realistic for every person.
It can be. All that's blocking you is your mind. We could bust you out of here.
Don't worry, we'll put you in a better box.
Oh.
Our box has cardboard and not metal.
Butterbugs.
I had snacks.
And I have a shopkeeper who would love another hand.
You're serious?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought you could have sworn you're being idiots.
Nope.
Which I suppose is not far from the truth. No, as much as I'd love to, I can't. I have responsibility.
Meh. That's
My
responsibility.
father, my mother, the people who raised me.
That's not totally accurate, though.
How? Oh, I'd love to live in
You
your
have-
world where it's not.
You have responsibility to yourself. The ones that put responsibility on you don't deserve you, if that makes sense. But I also never really take responsibility for others' actions, so I just don't like seeing you clearly uncomfortable in your own home and you seemed happier when you were just playing with the fire when I first saw you, so felt like it'd be a nice opportunity for you to not get constantly kidnapped and worried. If you didn't,
nice sentiment.
if you didn't have ties to the family, and we have a place to keep you.
How nice it would be to have such lofty ideals. But now, I can't simply just leave. I have to be here because these people and this family is, well, my family. I'm not going to leave them simply on a whim. How nice if I could, but that'll happen. Sure.
I mean, if they're the people who gave birth
Why
to
don't
you,
you
they
eat
should have
your
taken care of you.
Dinner and
They're not required
go
to.
back to your box that you love so much. You so miss it.
She's just gonna leave.
Thank
She
you
actually
for
walks out of
saving
the dinner. She actually walks out of the dinner. I tried.
I tried.
Bowen, I'll meet you back in my house. I tried. I can't take it here anymore. They don't like me because I water bend. She doesn't like me when I try to help her. I'm out of here. And then she just walks
I
out.
appreciate your help in the kidnapping.
She just walks out. Not a word.
But remember, not everyone is like you.
Not
Already gone.
asking. Yeah, she's already gone. She's just like la 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 la.
Very well.
Anyway,
I've got a shopkeeper I gotta help. She just left.
We'll get to the harrowing tale with Mika in just a moment.
Next on Dragon Ball Z.
Wait a minute.
you, Earthbender, Bowen, is it possible that you can ask her to not steal things when she leaves? Or is it too late?
Bowen, I
she's
will.
already gone, but
Bowen, I would
no.
say that you would know that since they're giving her family or her people food, she's not going to be an asshole about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the kindness that Mother has offered with the leftover food has dissuaded Yuka. Dissuaded Yuka from any, not ill will, but any quick fingers that she might have towards your family. Should be fine. I'll double check with her next when I meet up with her.
I can only hope. Now, if you'll excuse me, however lovely this was, I must be going. Please finish and leave. If you can't find the way out, page one of the help.
Okay. I'll see you around then. Thank you for the dinner.
And I hope to say this with the utmost kindness, but perhaps we may never see each other again. And that is just fine with me.
So that's kind of rude.
Well, your dad did say he wanted to meet with my family for more business sounding. So
I suppose then I will.
sounds
we'll
will
later.
see you around, yeah, or at least my family, likely.
Yes, well. If you see me, you didn't. Are we clear?
Understood. Can understand how it's.
Have a good night.
You as well. I'll wrap up eating and then head out.
I believe that goes as well for you, Kasha, or do you stick around?
Yeah, I'm following. I'm following Bowen.
Okay. I will give note that everything in this room is very beautiful. Jeweled vases.
Somebody wants us to have quick fingers.
Someone wants to steal.
I mean,
I think I'm about to steal.
I mean, if we want to make the story interesting.
No. You gotta stay to your character.
Oh, WWKD. What would Kasha do?
No, as okay, for being true to character, as Kasha's like looking around as she's leaving, she's like, "That's worth about give or take a good couple $1,000. Ooh, that's oh, sorry. That took about probably 4 days to make using this very advanced smelting technique. I'd average that probably at $1 million. Take notes, Yuka."
Yuka's already
She's like,
gone.
Take-
Yuka's left. She's out of the building. She booked it.
you get stormed off.
No, she doesn't know. Kasha doesn't realize that because she was like in her own
Mhm.
mind. She like, where the fuck did the little? God damn it!
Checks behind you, checks on your shoulders. Nope, not in the normal
like-
spots.
It was like, nope,
Not
not
in the
there.
normal spots. God damn it.
Let's say, then yeah. As you simply case the joint with your eyes, the two of you leave.
See you
Otherwise
later,
I got
stingy.
Just a 1940s sitcom, that's all.
That's all, folks.
I also appreciate the architecture and the structure.
A little differently than we do, though.
Yeah.
Like, I could build that, and they're like, I could steal that. So yeah, I would say that as you all go your individual ways, or rather, one of you goes further in search of where you definitely know your parent is waiting for you, which is a training room that is both a place of what's the word? Many memories, but none of them kind.
Ah,
Um,
classic.
yes. But you thought I'd go half C's on the Zuko treatment? No, I'm gonna burn you by the end of this thing. It's
Oh god.
But as you're going there, I would say Bowen, Kasha, as you're leaving, could the two of you do me a favor and give me harmony?
Harmony.
Harmony.
Yes.
What the fuck number is that?
I don't know, but the chat tells me.
You also gotta name your character. Their name is still Hero 1.
Where do I don't see Hero 1 on my character sheet anywhere. It has a name spot and it's Bowen. I don't know where to change that. I literally have this whole tab when I like minimize the thing and pull it down, it says Bowen.
Did it say Hero 1? It does each time.
Mm-hmm.
How?
On the thing to say, yeah, I don't.
It hasn't stopped. How does it say Yuka, bro?
Yeah, mine says Yuka just fine.
I don't know. I can show a screenshot of where it says name, it says Bowen. Nope.
And then
No.
for it's Kasha, but that's not for the rolling. For rolling, it was just put. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Let's investigate.
oh, I found it. I found the reason. So for whatever reason, your token,
Oops.
maybe because it was dragged out at some point in time, before you were able to finalize things, was named Hero 1 and stayed Hero 1. But I fixed it. I waved the prototype token. It's all good now. Roll a thing to make sure that actually went through. I'm gonna do that for all of you
Yes.
because these tokens are dumb.
Still says Hero 1
Mine's
for me.
still Hero.
You probably have to refresh the page for it. Or we do at least.
Maybe so.
I could do that.
I'm gonna refresh real quick. Boop.
Because it very much would say that. And also let me close all these sheets. All these sheets must die.
Oh.
Hmm.
Don't worry.
I'm worried.
We're a kind family. Um,
Yeah, I refreshed and I lost the whole page.
Oh.
oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's loading. If it has the mine's taking a while to load.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit here a minute, I guess. Stare at this beautiful gray screen. I love being blind.
Yay! Wait.
Turning into Toph, man.
You can't hit me with the blindness right as I'm saying yay. It's not- you can't hit me mid yay.
I guess I did.
Yeah. All right. Now everything should be good. Is what I'd like to say to everybody. The truth of the matter is an entirely different subject. Roll a thing.
Loading.
Thing, anything. Pick a card,
Okay.
any card.
Yeah, I'm still loading.
All right, we'll do. We'll get rid of. We'll keep those rolls for just a moment.
More passion. More passion.
More passion.
Passion. More
Passion.
More energy. More energy.
Hero one.
I
There we
scream.
go.
No one will hear me.
I am the hero of this story.
Nope. Turns out Bono is the Avatar. It is an Earthbender. We know that.
Oh shit.
Select gig. Maybe if I do this. Passion.
That's
Passion.
odd. That's
No.
odd. I see now. I see where the issue lies.
Hmm.
Click on your token. When you roll it,
I have my I have my token selected.
you have it selected. You clicked on it.
Yeah, it has the orange box around it.
Okay, hold on. Let me delete it for a second.
Mm.
Bring it back into life.
I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Let me just erase you from existence real quick. Hold on.
Oh no.
Wait.
All right. And
Wait,
now click on
unclick.
it, and now roll it.
Let me re-click.
It's not liking the.
Oh,
idea.
and
No, now it's-
Yay.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
More passion.
More
Ready,
passion.
Sakura.
I
Uh,
tried my best. I gave it a lot of heart.
You did it.
Never asked me to play football again. All right.
No one is asking you to play football.
Excellent. Okay. So now that we can get the harmony right, let's do it one more time.
One
Mine
more
Yeah,
time.
mine does a while for
Da,
me.
da, 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 da.
Okay. Wait. No, Yukas works. We got.
Yeah, Yuka's
we
fine.
got some
Kasha.
harmony.
There's Kasha. Okay. Oh, a new harmony
Okay.
roll.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just a new one, real quick. Get everything good.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is fine. It's not going to kill you. I just needed you to both roll it and to see your faces. I just needed to see the right faces this time.
Good.
All right.
Scared?
Okay. So, as you're both leaving, I would say that maybe simply because you've been in that specific environment, Kasha,
Mhm.
for such a long time, that you pick up on it. But as you're both leaving and many guards are kind of walking by the two of you, you take note that there is just a level of disgust and anger sort of rolling around on their facial expressions. Not so much towards the two of you, but just in a forward marching direction. They don't seem as though they are in any way, shape, or form of the nature of like guards of something like like this, as big as this. Anything like the guards that you saw at the gate, who were completely and wholly designated to a duty that until they die, that's what they do. That's like their whole life's deal. These guys seem like either they were just hired on or they are carrying some form of resentment, and you kind of see it on their face.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing that you see is the front gates of this giant expanse of land as the two of you leave and the gates shut behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, as you're both leaving, and I will remind you that we are in a day and age where you both definitely probably have phones. Either through means that you have earned or means that you have earned. In parentheses.
Yeah.
That you've earned or you've earned.
Some people change their phone number weekly for ominous reasons.
Some of them call them burners. I don't understand. What would you ever burn your phone? But yeah, as you're able to get in touch with Yuka's whereabouts if you wish to, but Yuka, on the other hand, is somewhere a bit further away. Somewhere in the Niles.
Hi.
Hi.
God, is that you?
I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku.
It's like,
Please
did you know
don't
dogs
look
go
up.
backwards is God? Kill your
Good
parents.
verse, Tracy.
I will, God.
Oh, good lord.
At the moment, you are kind of smack dab in something that is not pleasant for you, but very normal for you.
Oh boy.
You see a bunch of, I guess, city guards? Yeah, we'll call them that. Basically hauling off what looks to be this very angry and disgruntled miner. Not miner as in terms of child.
Yeah, but like a minor. Yeah.
Hard
Yes.
work.
English is dumb, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
ER, not OR.
Yes. There's no minor and minor. There's just minor. But yeah, as you see him being hauled off, as he's trying to pull away and yelling at them to get off of him, they are hauling him and tossing him into this cruiser, and you see them basically driving off as people are just like throwing rocks. Then by throwing, I mean bending rocks into like the vehicle, and it's just.
Can I nonchalantly cause mud underneath their wheels?
You can try. By giving a trick.
First trick. It's in moves, right?
Yes, it's the cereal.
God. God's sake.
Any creative or anything?
For this, I believe it would be. I think creative would
Just
definitely fit
creativity,
in,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's in basic for moves.
No, it's still 0.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just roll it as is. Damn. I mean, I would just try to make mud, so.
Yeah, I mean, you succeed in making mud, but they're already long gone. So, like, the floor now, as people are trying to, like, walk towards them angrily. You're like,
She's just gonna shout out, because she's pretty known around here. Yo, y'all know it's not. It's just gonna cause more trouble doing what you're doing.
There's a few groans and people yelling at you, but just losing heart. Because they're not angry at you, they're more angry at what just took place.
She's just let it out on me. And what happened?
I would say one of the people in like the angry crowd sort of shouts, he got angry. We're all angry all the time, but
Fair.
it was worth. He like stops for a moment. We found some gems in the mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were worth we're not sure. We didn't have the chance to give him a praise, but some guards coming by saw it and just decided that it was for the city, specifically them, and tried to take it. And
Is it anybody I knew?
you would know him as what was your beautiful name, you majestic creature? Give me a second.
What Sucker describes the NPCs he's making.
Wait until he makes one like Sherlock from my Alien Vampire campaign thing. That was... We are never gonna let that NPC go.
Friggin' Sherlock.
I
We'll
miss
have to
him.
kill him too.
No!
But yeah, it's Kumo.
Kumo?
Does he have like a...
Yes, Kumo.
That's funny because it's a dog. I know his name.
That's my chat pet.
So just gonna... Does he have any family or anything?
Yes, he has a wife and a son, whom you see that are also in the crowd, but the wife is currently just comforting the child at the moment.
Child.
She's just gonna kind of rub her temples. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Do you know where they took him?
Same place they take everybody around here, he says, as he kind of kicks a rock, and he does so as it starts off as a pebble and becomes more, not like a boulder, becomes more just heavy set, kicks into a wall.
Now, you know, hurting us is not gonna hurt them.
He nods. It doesn't look like it did a lot of damage.
No.
It just kind of thumped against the wall.
She's just kind of telling them, remember, we all strong here, like...
Yeah, it just kicks into a window. I gotta repair that later. But yeah, as he kind of says, they took him to that. It's just known as the precinct around here. They all have different names, but this one is just the precinct.
And you guys promised me he
And-
didn't do anything wrong?
Of course he didn't. He shoved him right against his stupid car, and it was funny for all of us, but they weren't having so much of a laugh about it. And they took him, they took what we found down there, and I mean, I guess you're caught up to speed now.
I'm gonna look to the wife and kid. I'll go get him back.
She, before you like turn to leave, she just takes your wrist, clutching it tightly, but not in a form of harm, but more in just like to prevent you from doing something. And her eyes look towards you. He wouldn't want you to join him, as she looks to you.
She's just gonna look back. Yeah, well, I ain't got much to live for. And he's got you guys. I can sacrifice whatever I've got left. If I can at least trade, then I'll be happy.
Sweet deal. I'm gonna need you to do a variety of things.
Woo!
Now, if you could do a handstand, I just
Yeet. And I broke both of my ankles. Somehow, even though they were up in the air.
Yeah, like, huh? I'd ask for a handstand because I knew about the ankles. I would say in this moment, are you in a state of anger?
No, she's more in a state of, I'm tired of seeing people get taken for bullshit reasons, and she's upset that she couldn't but couldn't help the asshole, even though she doesn't care for her. Doesn't see... There's no point in being in a cage that you're setting yourself in. She thinks people should be free, so she's just kind of... She's like, if I couldn't save her, I could save him, kind of deal.
Interesting. Okay.
Because, I mean, her morals are still like, yeah, the girl didn't make her happy or anything. They're not friends or nothing, but it's not fair for anyone to be stuck in something they didn't want.
Hmm.
And the way she sees it is like, she doesn't have... All she's got is a shopkeeper, her dog, and her 2 friends. All of them will be fine if she just disappeared. So she's just like, fuck it, I'll go save somebody.
Roll me for harmony.
Harmony.
Harmony. Okay. As you set out and you take note of this and you're going that way, your reasons are firm. There's no shaking that. But the words that were spoken to you against doing this still sort of ring in your head
Mm-hmm.
as you're heading towards this very corrupt sort of police department.
I'm gonna send a text to Bowen and friends. And friend, I should say. Just say, like, hey, if you don't see me for a while, sorry in advance, but if you can make sure Peach is fed and the shopkeep doesn't come after my ass, that'd be great. And that's all she says.
The
You
Kasha just
expect
sends back a
someone
thumbs
to-
up.
I text you back. Where are you going? You told us we'd meet at your house or your place.
And she'll just reply with, as you know, things aren't always as nice as things aren't always nice down here, and something's changed. I need to go help somebody. If I can't save the damn girl, I'm gonna save someone else. Tired of fucking up.
Things aren't always sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but she literally just says, I'm tired. I'm tired of what her basic. So what the text would have just said is just, things aren't well down here. I need to save someone, and if I couldn't help that girl, then I need to help somebody. I'm tired of being useless.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Well, that's too bad.
You keep digging.
I love and hate it at the same time. But yeah, you both get that text and the return text. As you're doing so, I think you're like in the middle of the city at this point in time. It's like the heart of it at the moment, as far as Bowen and Kasha are concerned. And yeah, you guys, as you're heading towards this place, I think you probably would have sent that last text, and you're right in front of the department at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So with that, as the two of you are walking along, I would say, what are you doing about this? Or rather, I would ask, if anything.
You're talking to them, right? Not me.
Who are you asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, them.
Bowen
You two.
And Kasha.
I was like, wait, what? Kasha would probably just be like, okay, she asked me to do a job, I'll do it. I don't really ask questions when she says she needs to do anything. Her life is her life, my life is my life, and we have a happy middle ground where we ask each other questions over key.
Mm-hmm.
Ask them over tea?
D.
Tea.
So, honey, tell me, what's it like?
No. Tell me, honey, what's it like in the suburbs?
What's it like in the oil? Is everyone good? Everyone happy? That's a trick question. I know they ain't.
Amazing.
um,
Alright. Okay.
I'll eventually try to find where Yuka went off to, since most of the time I'd end up having to bail her out or trying to help out, clean up the mess a little bit.
Mhm.
But
Alright.
so if she doesn't respond, like saying where it is, or if she's busy now, because you said she got to the police department, then I'll go check out the aisle. Was it
Denial, yeah.
the Nile?
No, crocodile.
Denial.
We're all in
Denial is
denial.
But I was
We're
like,
in Egypt.
you guys were all heading towards the Nile, so
Yeah.
she wouldn't have told you where she's
Where?
going or anything. She just telling you to make sure people are safe while she's gone.
Rabina Hood.
Hi, cat. You want cuddles?
So yeah, I guess if that is what is done and you're heading that way, and the others, and no questions asked, no assistance provided, state of mind. Are you both still going to the Niles, or is one of you going to the Niles, the other one is going back to Zadia, the return trip?
She did ask you to check on her dog, yeah. Her fox dog. Peaches. That's right,
Oh,
Peaches is in this.
I was told to watch a dog, so I'm gonna go watch the dog.
What the
Dog
dog
watching.
doing?
It's not just a simulator. So yeah, I guess as the two of you are going there,
Ooh, sorry, baby.
Bowen, the scene for you is a little bit different because people are starting to dissipate at this point in time and going about their day here. And it's not like as you approach, there's any sort of difference because you've been around here. A lot of the buildings that are in place, you've had a very active hand in helping to make. I would say, yeah, coming here, you just see that there's just a very distraught atmosphere. Kasha, Yuka's place is the same as it's always been. You spot it a mile away, and you see that there is a dog on a roof, fox dog on a roof.
What the? How did you get up there?
Woof.
Don't you woof at
Look at
me?
Woof.
Just running around and then getting like a running start and then leaping to another building.
What the? Get down here!
The tail
Little fox laugh.
wagging.
When it textured,
Wait,
you
hold on,
fucking
wait, I have a
caught
thing
my-
for this.
Yeah, can you do my fox laugh for me?
Wait, I have a thing for this.
That's what you hear.
You son of a bitch! Get over here! She like starts running down the street, just trying to chase after the dog.
The dog is just building hopping like it came out of Assassin's Creed. Um,
I accidentally left Spider-Man on. So sorry.
It's Barkcore.
Fuck off.
Fuck you. That was a good
That
one.
was so funny though.
That was good.
Correct.
beautiful.
Goddamn gold.
Just- So yeah, as you see that, I would say, what do you do, Bowen? As you just kind of seeing here, Kasha's run off after a dog, and you see that there's just people around here that are just kind of, they're depressed, reasonably so.
If it's more so than a normal Tuesday, I ask what happened. If not, I go to her shop, in the shopkeep, and ask if they know where she went.
I'd say, yeah, you kind of get the gist from this part of the town's gossiper. It's just kind of like lays a
Spill the
shoulder on you.
tea.
So what's the tea? What's the scoop?
He just looks at you, looks around. Crime, man. It's all about crime. Law-abiding crime. Kind
Law-abiding.
of crime that you get when you got a badge on your chest. Something to prove.
Oh.
You didn't hear from me. You heard nothing from me. In fact, we're not even talking right now. He just like looks. He's like a shoulder is like next to yours, and he's like looking off, watching mud being bent back and forth.
Yeah, nonchalant. Turn to the side.
Some guards hauled off Kumo not too long ago, and the redhead chased after him.
Makes sense now.
Yeah. Same old story. Hopefully she doesn't wind up behind bars this time.
I better go make sure that doesn't happen. Thank you for the tip. I was never here either.
That's true. You know what you're talking about.
And in his head just hears Yuka, "You're real bad at this."
And you're real bad at negotiating with the police.
Who says I'm negotiating? This is a
That's
breakout.
worse. That's worse.
This is robbery. Put the whatever,
With the prisoner up front.
Put the prisoner in the bag.
So yeah,
Bark.
you're heading off to the local precinct, and as you're doing so, we cut away to a ball of fire being flung.
Oh no.
Hoshiko.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast
Okay,
fireball.
Hoshiko's father Hector is just that chaotic fireball caster.
Yes. The wild magic sorcerer lobbing every fireball.
No. Wild magic sword. Derogatory.
Gosh. But yeah, Hoshiko, as a ball of fire comes flinging at you, how do you react?
I would clearly like to redirect it. You know, part it like. You know how you could push open one of those cowboy doors? It's like you just push it open like full effort. Yeah, kind of like that, but with a fireball.
Okay.
Like split it down the middle.
Yeah.
I would ask you.
You could ask me this, or you could just.
No.
You could just look.
No,
That's
no,
not
no.
how that's not how training works.
You can also just. Omni-Man just say I got beaten down.
Say
He's not gonna
Omni-Man
stand
me.
over you and tell you to think.
Think,
Think, Mark, think.
think, Hoshiko, think. Actions have consequences.
So you're trying to maneuver out of the way of this, not sort of take it head on and then dissipate it.
No, apply directly to the forehead.
No, I am trying to face tank it.
More of the latter.
Okay.
I'm avidly trying to
Then
dissipate it.
Take it, but like splitting it in half, like one to the left side, one to the right side, from my understanding.
Yeah.
okay. Well then we're gonna roll with focus here.
Focus, you said.
Yeah. Because you're defending and you're maneuvering.
Roll the dice. Meh.
Excellent. So, as this ball of fire comes whizzing at you, and you already have sort of a internal fire sort of roiling, just at all of the atrocities that befell you today, you center that, and then you part the fireball as it curves and it slams against the wall behind you. This heavy thud as you see singed marks behind you. You are currently in your training gear. Your father and his, as he looks to you. Good. Again. And you have but moments to refocus yourself as he is prepared this time. He begins to move and shift, and you see that the fire this time is coming sort of from beneath you. And from above you, as he shot 2 fireballs at angles that would be very impossible to just dissipate. But you can still try.
Oh, I could still try, couldn't I?
You could, but it's up to you what you do with this.
So you said they're coming for my legs, from excuse me, from the bottom and from above me?
Yes.
Like head height and foot height, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to remember what I did when I took martial arts. See if I have any sort of counter to this.
You then grapple the fireball.
Oh.
What?
Well, it was. Okay, hold on. I'm
If
standing
you
up.
can dodge a fireball, you can dodge
You
a
can
wrench.
dodge a fireball. You can
Dodge,
dodge.
duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a fireball. God, fucking hell. Do you remember that scene in Kung Fu Panda 2 at the very end when Po finally receives inner peace?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this character, Hoshiko, is definitely not received inner peace, so she's gonna fail spectacularly. But like, it's sort of a Tai Chi move where you shift your leg, you shift your foot in front of you to your side, and then you shift your hand in the opposite direction. It's sort of to like center yourself, but kind of sort of like that, except I wave my hand in front of my face to try to stop the fireball in front of me, and at the same time move my right leg to the right to sort of push away the foot fireball, or whatever it's called. Clearly,
They're both fireball.
I don't expect this character to succeed, actually, because I think that's kind of funny. But if you have a role for me,
Okay, I do. So,
I'll be
you're
right
going
back.
to Be giving me. Okie dokie. All right, give me focus. And
focus with any sort of modifiers.
well, before you give me one or the other, as delightful as both would be for me, I need you to roll me roll in your balance section.
Okay. Oh, roll, yes, got it. I didn't understand what you meant, but I figured it out. That's a shame.
Okay. That helps me very much so. Move it from the +1, -1 to 0, 0.
Gotcha. I have done so. As you command.
Excellent.
Yes.
I would say, give me focus.
Okay. Focus. But no, just regular focus. No penalties or nothing.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
So good at this game. No, I anticipated she wouldn't succeed in this, which is why I'm doing it, because I think it's funny.
All right. As I'm about to tell you what horrible things take place, give me just one moment as I let the suspense build.
Oh. you. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just vibing to this fucking music, man. It's so
Kinda good
good.
music,
It's
though,
pretty
right?
chill. Pretty bop.
I think Sakura went to use the bathroom, actually. I think he lied to us. I think he's gone to pee. I think he was letting the music dispense. I think I'm gonna get a snacker or something to use the bathroom.
You can do both.
I mean, theoretically, sure. But did he, though, is the question.
Yes, my lovable fucking orange cat. What do you want?
I was so confused on what Poison was saying.
What?
What were you
My
saying to us?
cat. No,
I
my
was just really
cat.
confused.
He reached up and pawed at me, and I'm like, "What do you want?"
What?
What are you
What? You're not getting out of my room. I hope you know that. You're mine. You're my property.
Damn,
What?
can it be me?
It's an animal. It has feelings too.
He can have as many feelings as he wants. He's not leaving my room. However, I might leave my room in a minute. I drank all my water. Ah! He crawled on my lap.
Damn.
Sounds like we're all taking a fiver.
Alrighty, I
Take a-
guess
take a
I'm.
break, Jeff?
Drinking bathroom.
I guess I'm not getting up.
Came and
What do you
forgot out.
want? Hi, Dex. I'm gonna throw you off in a minute. Ah! Okay. Extra.
Sounds like he's getting yeeted.
Oh, he's probably gonna get yeeted. What do you want, fat boy? You're getting hair on my Astarian jacket.
No, not the Astaria jacket.
Actually, it's not a jacket, it's a
Who's
sweater.
Astarian jacket?
My jacket ain't getting here for a while. What do you want?
Astarian.
Lay on my bed.
Ha ha ha.
How much?
What?
No.
Well, like-
Why not?
No, hold on. If you're gonna do the ha ha ha, it's gotta be proper. Do not claw my chair! You're the reason I need a new one.
Oh,
Where the fuck did it go?
what a
There is it.
stinker.
Is that your sandwich? Not anymore.
No.
Oh yeah, Coco, there's a new sound alert. I need everyone in the world to hear it. Where
Oh,
the
no.
fuck did I put it?
I'm at least one person in the world. I'll hear it. Hee.
Hang on, let me see. What the frickety frick?
Put in your frick.
What the what?
Put in your
Did it
frick.
get? No, it couldn't have gotten deleted. It's my own server I put it in.
Did it get much higher?
So high.
So high.
There we go. I don't know why it
Much
disappeared.
The
I.
It's
What
very-
gremlin sounds
It's
is
very
that?
quiet, but
the
that
hell?
that was me last night. Because Coco, remember how I said I'm watching Blue Eye Samurai? Because I
Yeah,
can't help myself.
It looks pretty good.
That was my reaction to a scene in an episode. I will not tell you the scene. I can't tell you the episode because I don't remember.
Based?
But just know, I was watching a little bit of it with Soul, and he said, "This is gonna be so hilarious seeing you and Coco's reaction." And I'm like, "Listen, I will have already seen it, so I will be less embarrassing for me."
Oh no. Is it?
Hi.
Yeah, you gotta
L-
sound
l-
clip.
let's just say
Pensive
I-
wobble
I-
in
I,
boobies. It
lower?
might be boobies. Oh. It might be. I'm not gonna say this word.
Okay, I'm
It
back.
might-
Don't worry about it.
Um,
Don't worry about
someone might be
It
streaming on
doesn't need.
YouTube.
It doesn't need to be said.
Yeah,
we all
I think
know.
we understand.
We all know words, Chad.
What is the show?
I just
Blue
got
Eye
back.
Samurai.
Listen, welcome back.
Thanks.
Welcome back. We're definitely not talking about
Blowing
things
my
that-
chair.
No.
All right. What?
You
What?
made me kick the baby.
What?
Sorry,
Kick
Cinder.
the baby.
The
I'm
baby.
sorry, Cinder.
Oh, kick the baby.
Good old kick the baby. Tried and true
Classic.
moment.
Sorry that took so long.
I'm good.
No worries.
I totally
No
didn't pack
return.
my bag.
You didn't pack it?
Yeah, I'm totally not right after the session driving in 8 hours.
Oh.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Well,
be
don't
safe.
worry. It won't go for anything longer than the time it's
No.
currently in. Which is, I think, it's 10 for me. I don't know what time it is for all of you.
1
Midnight.
1 a.m.
9 a.m.
Gang.
We will, in fact, be ending soon, though.
That said, take your time. I still gotta do things. Does Coco's character have a scar on her face yet?
What?
Sky.
We are
Every-
waiting in anticipation.
Anticipation.
Literally.
Anticipation.
Okay, well, I'm gonna meet your anticipation with something that's a little crazy. Gonna set some houses on fire real quick.
Oh boy.
No, thank you.
Oh, you know I have to.
I mean, you
Do
don't have
you?
to, do you?
Yeah, I do.
I don't have vision here. I'm blind.
I'm blind. I'm legally blind. Well, I tried,
Hold
chat.
on.
I tried, chat. Houses are gonna be burning down whether you like it or not.
Oh, so that's why you need to work with my family company. Need to build a.
Oh,
new
sweet
house.
baby Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a
Alright,
lot
so
of
we're just
fire.
gonna put you guys in the rafter.
We're here in spirit.
Spectating.
Let's put you in a couple of seats as you. Here you go, so you can see things.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh, it goes back.
Right.
Oh,
It's so
blind. I'm legally blind by the light.
What did you do while I was gone, Coco?
That's not what I did.
Uh-huh.
That's
Gotta
what
go
my
firefight with your
my,
father.
that's what my padre did.
2 words. 2 fireballs.
Someone need to
Oh,
see.
Yeah, I'm not the wild magic sorcerer here. I'm the wizard. I'm the fire one.
The wizard.
We put you to some reasonable distance away from each other, so it makes sense that this hit you from all the way over there. There you go.
Oh my god, Coco's that's Coco. I couldn't even see her. It's so
No.
bright.
I had my suitcase
It's
the wrong
super
way.
bright. Don't worry, here. let me-
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Oh my god, hi.
I had to hover over to see it.
There we go.
Sorry, Pete.
I
I almost called
came
Pete
to the
Coco.
conclusion.
I heard that.
Oh, I'm here. I am.
You are the dog.
All right. So, as you are going to deflect the various balls of flame coming at you, and they only get faster, right?
Oh boy.
As your father continues, he expects you to be on par with all of this to connect each blow and deflect it. He's taught you as far as he's concerned, a million times. If you don't know by now, what have you been doing? What has all this training been worth? And you feel that sort of deep sensation within you that you have to be perfect at everything that he demands you be perfect in.
Fun.
This explicitly.
Nothing like this. Chrissy, wake up.
I don't like this.
And the freedom that you definitely know you want, deep down, and the wants and the urges that
Yuka's
you're
words.
suppressing.
Yuka's words echo in your mind.
Real.
Yeah, even the words of Yuka that pass by blind you to the
Dumbass
proper
should have
hand
taken
gestures
him
that
out
you're
offer.
supposed to be making. And as you go to deflect the fire with both your right arm and your left leg, both are caught on fire.
Oh no.
As you spin for a moment,
got me
propelled
spinning
by
around,
a
circle.
force from both ends that kind of spins you almost like a log in a sense of just rotation. And then you hit the wall with a sort of thump, tumble down.
All right, my jammies.
It's not enough to melt your hand and leg off, but
good.
as you take this damage, you realize that burns have gone along your forearm and your shin.
Oh my god, Dexter, get off my keyboard.
Dexter
Oh,
Morgan?
Arthur Morgan?
My cat, listen,
Sorry
my
about
mom
it,
really wanted a cat named Dexter. He has a sister, so I was like, if his name's Dexter, the sister's name is Dee Dee.
Yes.
She didn't
Ah.
understand it at
Thank
first
you.
until
Yeah,
I was
your
like,
mom's kinda
Dexter and
crazy.
Dee Dee. Dexter is laboratory.
I love it.
He is by no
Uh.
means a scientist.
Could be with the right credentials.
He's an asshole, but he's not a scientist.
One of the two.
Yeah.
Did you just wanted to be held, didn't you?
Oh,
God damn you.
Same.
Mother.
Same.
Mother.
Same. God, the cat is me.
guidance.
I also want to be held by a very, very tall god woman and / or snake.
God damn it.
There's so many things that I would be. I'm not gonna finish this.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really being held by anybody but the doctor at the moment, as they're just kind of lifting you up. They're there in case of injury, specifically
Wow.
your injuries. They're just on standby. As
Man,
They're not different dads.
man, if you had a certain waterbender there, she could have healed your wounds.
Yeah, but can you heal people that you?
Yeah,
shitty
she
with?
can.
No, can you?
Yeah.
I don't think you're good enough at it.
No, she's really good at healing. She's really shit at combat.
Oh.
That's where I come in.
That's why I got the muscles. That's where my scary dog privilege comes in. I got 2 earthbenders for a reason.
He picks you up and two what would it be? 2 other physicians have like arrived, and as he's holding you in place in like a stationary, stabilized manner, your arm still burning, your leg kind of on fire a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot.
Not a lot.
Just a little
A
bit.
lot, he says.
The pain is not as much physical as it is psychological. You weren't good enough in that moment.
Little too real, Sakura.
I'm so sorry.
Joke.
Okay. Well, going forward then, as they're healing both your leg and your arm, and there is scarring, unfortunately, but they've healed to a point where there's no immediate, danger towards those limbs. And the soft flesh underneath that is now without the proper skin to shield it. Say that your father takes off his headgear. There is but a moment and you catch it like a flicker of light in this already burning training. I want to call it a training room, but the way that it's set up feels like there's a whole backstory to this building. There's not. He set it up specifically to have you engage in various scenarios that would improve your firebending in situations where your life would probably be on the line, so that when your life was on the line, you would be perfect at resolving the issue all on your own. So in this somewhat burning building, flames that he currently has a sort of control over, and haven't reached areas where it would actually be smoking and suffocating you. He looks at you for a moment as if to gauge your condition. And then with a sort of swift wipe of his hand to the physicians, he essentially orders them to take you to receive better medical attention. And as you're carted away, there's just this look of dissatisfaction in his face as you
Does he
leave the
say
building and the
anything?
door. Nothing.
Awesome. Very fun.
The doors close that are then engulfed in flames for as long as your vision still connects before the immediate physical pain finally comes back and doubles down on you, and it knocks you out for a moment, and you would wake up just a few hours later, feeling very medicated and not in pain. As you lay in the comfort of your giant apartment-sized singular room. I would
Alright.
say at this particular moment, yeah. Well, what are you thinking? What are you feeling?
Just so horrifically disappointed in myself and sad and angry. Angry a little bit. Just there's an emotion I'm thinking of, and I can't remember what it's called. Ashamed.
Mm.
Very much mostly ashamed, I think, is what she'd be feeling.
As you lie there, these feelings ingraining themselves on you, you look to bandaged limbs. Not even the almost overwhelming comfort of this bed that is as posh can be. Very curved wood that drapes into various columns. Something akin to satin sheets, and only the finest drapery around your bedding, and the room itself being this place fit for nobility. It feels hollow and a bit haunting. Once again, as you're there, just echoing through your mind are words from Yuko. And then, very briefly akin to that, the faces of your would-be kidnappers. As this settles in your mind, remove the angry condition.
Okay. Remove the anger condition. quick question. Should I
Yes.
ever remove the troubled condition from myself? I
Yes.
haven't. Okay. Make sure.
And replace both with insecure.
Oh, there is an insecure. Oh, gracious.
It exists.
That's funny. Love that.
Yeah. And as you lie there, and you're just in the contemplation of your room, silence, and no other bodies within the room besides your own. We move and switch around to more than likely the backside of a police department.
Hi, yes, that would be where I am.
Yuka, you've been walking around this place trying to figure out the ins and the outs. You gotta get in, right? And then you have to get out. And you're trying to plan both of those things at the same time, but you know that currently, even though it is now the evening, very much so, the night only adding to rather than subtracting from your ability to get into this place. It's not the highest form of security, despite where it is and what it is. But you know that on the payroll here, besides people that are more in the average sense, regular folks that just have the common gun and beating baton.
Mm-hmm.
There are a variety of benders and a very unsavory individual whom you've met on occasion in fighting against the law. A more than just corrupt and aggressive officer who is a cheat blocker.
Ooh. I imagine he's how I've gotten caught a couple times.
Correct. It's hard to get away when you can't feel your legs.
Do I know of any like morally good cops that would be on patrol
Yeah,
today?
there's a few. Today, I would ask you to give me assess your situation.
Give me a second to find it. There it is.
Ooh, hee hee.
Oh, ah.
Oh, they're taking me to the
Ho,
farm. Oh shit!
ho, ho, ho.
Nice.
Go.
Excellent.
Let's go. Love to see it.
All right. So, with your very first question as to if there are any individuals on the force that aren't just morally bankrupt, there is one said individual currently today that has been abiding by justice as much as he possibly can in relation to his peers who otherwise look down on the entire notion of that. And that is one Detective Pierce.
Okay. Do I see him?
I think if you're looking, like, if you're still just kind of like hovering around this place trying to be nonchalant about casing the police department, you see him at his desk, sipping something that should be coffee, realizing that it is in fact probably just dirt, spitting it out, putting the coffee to the side, and is just reviewing some papers.
She's just gonna go psst.
I'm not gonna make you roll me a psst check.
Not so bad he
he
recognizes the persist. Like he knows who's persisting at him.
yeah, I would think that if you make it very persistent, and depending on how many times you do it, eventually he's looking around and he looks outside. He would probably more than likely see your very fiery red hair for someone who is very much of the waterbending variety.
Yo!
He looks to you. He opens up the window, just kind of
I'm
pulls
gonna
it up.
crawl in.
Him opening it up to
Talk to me, but I
essentially
crawl
hear
in.
what you're saying, and then you crawl in. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing right now?
Listen. I had someone in here who's got a wife and kid who's wrongfully put in here. We could either do this nice way, or I could do it my my way.
No. He looks at you. You're not going to be doing that. You told me you were going to be doing any of that in here.
No.
Promise.
I'll go back out the
After
window.
the last time.
No. I'll go back out the window and do it another way. I'm just saying, we can do this the easy way or my way.
You're doing it the right way.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Well,
I just,
he says,
she's gonna look at us like, look, I met some rich kid and she's miserable, and I can't stand to see someone else being treated like shit and not being able to do anything anymore.
why are you rubbing elbows with the rich?
I saved her ass. I didn't want to save her ass, but you know how Bowen gets. He talked me into saving her, and then I talked to her mom, and her mom gave food, and her dad's a jackass because I'm a waterbender. We don't like waterbenders. Yeah.
Is that how he sounded? That's
Totally.
exactly his words?
Is exactly his words. Definitely not the big macho evil mustache looking, I know what I'm doing and I'm right in my way.
He sighs and he looks to you.
Hey, you know I brighten your day.
There is a smile, although he is taken out of it as walking in through the door are the two guardsmen that
Hiding under the
that
desk.
hauled the guy in the first place.
I'm immediately gonna go hide under the desk.
So as you go to do so, they approach. The voices are muffled, but something clatters onto the table, and you hear the words, "Nah, this is your problem." And just like a bunch of like snide comments of him actually doing his job this time, and just was the word cauterizing that bleeding heart of his, something of that nature, and footsteps recede. If you clamber out, feeling that it is safe to do so,
I will do so.
you would see locked in a box, although still brimming with some weird ethereal energy to it, are these very beautiful gemstones.
What are those, and why did they get guarded away?
I've been wondering the same thing for a couple of nights now. This is as he kind of takes the box and he is looking over the contents. I've been getting reports, right? And they've kind of been more than just a little weird. Of people seeing strange things. Relatives that have long since left this life appearing before them. And just last night, a man was attesting to some creature in his home. And I thought, that's just a job for
Ghostbusters?
pest control.
Oh.
But no. But he swears that it was some ghost-like monster.
Do I know anything about the spirit world, by the way? Sorry.
You know that it very much exists. Everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know much outside of that. You've had your own experiences in the Niles where things that don't normally happen in the day to day often go in a very strange format. Like at one point, Peach was flying. It's clear across the sky, having a wonderful time, being carried away by what you would at first think, oh, it's just some
Airbender fucking around.
airbender. Yeah. But as far as you know, there's maybe like 6 airbenders in this city in total.
Oh,
Yeah, there's not a lot.
okay. She's gonna look to him and go, what a spirit world? I don't know anything about it, but spirit world? Avatar?
Could
Problem?
I don't know about all that stuff. As he slows you down for a second. All I know for me is that I've been getting these reports and I can't write them all off because some people have been confirming a few of them, and that only makes it much weirder. And most of them are in possession of these, as he jingles the box for a moment, which
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
oddly,
Damn it, Coco.
oddly, it's very unsettling that he's doing this. It kind of makes you not a wretch, but just sort of get in that sort of physical animation before you cease.
Mm-hmm.
As they're equal parts hypnotizing as they are nauseating
So
to look at.
she's what? I just feel like this is an Avatar thing. Can't you just get a hold of him?
No, I don't have a direct line to the entirety of the Earth Kingdom. As he looks to you.
I mean, like you talk to higher ups, and I don't know how the logistics works.
I unfortunately don't have that high of an authority, and I've talked it over with the mayor, but we now don't know where he is. So
Didn't he die?
he looks to you for a moment. Do you know something?
Um,
You usually know things you're not supposed to know. do you?
Okay, I was at a festival. Remember how I said I saved that chick? And I thought that I thought I heard that he got shot and died. But I don't know anything beyond that point. I didn't see anything. All I know is there's a weird dude in a mask trying to kidnap this chick. And that was about it.
Well,
Because I don't know if Bowen told her that he heard about there was a second target. So I'm just saying what she would know.
Fair. That relies entirely upon if Bowen relayed that information.
Trying to remember because we were.
I don't think you ever actually told me, so I don't know if you would have texted me or told me about it on the way or what.
It probably slipped my mind since we were
Okay.
right after the festival.
Well, and I don't see why you
had
would
more
tell
stuff,
her
right?
anyways. There's no point. I was just making sure I didn't say information
Yeah.
that she shouldn't know. So yeah, that's all I knew. There were some weird guys. They were trying to assassinate her, and she's part of some noble family, I'm sure, because she's in that little high area with the mansions and fire and whatever. So like, maybe he's dead. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna hope that he's not, because that would mean a great deal of bad things coming forward. And so wait, you were a part of that whole
Now I
Leona
was a
kidnapping situation?
oh yeah. We got her out of the box. That's how my people got food today, because their daughter. I asked if I could get food from them, and they sent it to the.
So you saved their kid.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, yes,
And-
yay, Claffy, I saved her.
You don't have to. You don't have to do that. I feel like I've known you long enough that no, it's fine. It's very fine.
Okay.
And you said there was a man, weird mask?
Wooden mask, and he was like an earthbender.
Wooden mask.
And there were two other guys that was both. I think one of them was a metal bender. I don't remember what the other one was. She itched her head. One was like real beefy and like Macho Man got real pissed off at me because I nearly suffocated him because I put ice on his face. And the other one was real kind of scrawny, metal bending, tried to slit my throat. Bowen kicked his ass. Totally not playing up the story and lying that Bowen kicked some ass. We definitely didn't let them go. That's not my job, though. That's your job. She points to him.
We scared them off.
He looks to you, and detective instincts just sort of kick into high gear, but he just leaves you be for now. Okay. Regardless, he pulls open the desk, places the box inside, closes it shut, locks it. Let's go see about getting your friend out.
Sounds good. Hey, question. She's saying this to him. Listen, I know you've much nicer than everyone else, which is why I can talk to you, but there's got to be something we could do to change what's happening here, right? And she's like looking at him with like desperation, like, I don't want anything to happen like what happened to my parents. Who knows where the hell they are? But I can't keep sitting here and letting, no offense, assholes like you guys doing shit because you think you're above us all. Like, I'm looked down upon all the time because I'm a waterbender, but it's not fair to everybody else. There's gotta be something we could do. Where the hell's the Avatar? Like, isn't that their whole thing? Balance and whatever, right?
Well, it seems that they too are not doing as best a job as they could. As far as I've been told, balance is definitely coming to the Earth Kingdom. And no place else. As he kind of sighs and
Alright, that's it. She looks him in the eye. That's it. I'm the Avatar now. Surely I can learn the elements, right? I can make a spirit friend.
I don't think that's how that works. I'm fairly certain I have this theory that that's not how that works, but you know what? Hey, the title seems to not really matter to them, so you might as well take it.
Fuck yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
Oh, crap, I need an airbender. I can have my other friends pretend that I can bend the other elements, but I need an airbender. She's just pondering.
I feel like you have to physically do. Never mind. As he.
Listen, if they believe that there's an Avatar in town, maybe they'll feel safer and people will tone it down. Plus, I'm a fiery redhead that's a waterbender. It would be pretty hard to believe that I'm just a waterbender. This is natural, by the way.
He says he like looks at you for a moment. And I would say that it's not that he doesn't believe you, but it's just like, why are you telling the detective about your hair color?
And she's also gonna be like,
fake, I would've
she's also gonna look at him and be like, wait, is it safe for me to be walking around? People don't like me here.
I think as long as you keep a low profile, I've already handled most of that.
Okay.
I just need you to be best behavior, yeah?
Fine.
Cool.
As long as we get my guy out. But if my guy doesn't come out, I'm busting some shit.
I'm pretty sure, from what you told me, it's not that big of an issue. He's probably just held temporarily until he calmed down. As he kind of air quotes for a moment. The two of you head further down into like the basement level, and there through the various jail cells you see a variety of people. Some you know.
What's up, guys?
Whether that's a good thing or bad thing. And some of them head nod to you, others just kind of scowl.
Y'all gotta stop getting caught, okay? Don't scowl at me. It's your problem, not me. If you can't do the time, or wait, if you can't do the crime, wait. No, if you can't do the time, you can't do the crime. Or don't do the crime. She actually does fuck it up that much.
Yeah, they all say it right.
You fuck it up and then finger guns.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
That's why
It's like,
I'm out here and you're in there, losers. But don't worry, I'll sneak you some bread later.
wild. You know I can hear you. He
What?
looks to you.
No.
Okay, let's moving on. See, you go up to the cell that Kumo is in.
She's gonna look and go, wait, am I
He
a
is-
bad kid? Wait. Am I bad? I should know people in here.
Kid, that's a whole moral compass thing that only you can figure out. As far as the law is concerned, that's an absolute yes. But
Well, the
moving on.
law is it's meant to be broken. Anyways, continuing.
Yes.
Yeah, go code.
As he goes to the cell, you see that Kumo kind of gets up. What are you doing here?
Getting you
Get
out?
outta here.
No, I'm getting you out.
What?
So believe me or
Yes,
not,
she
not all bad, not
She
all the
did
cops here
something.
are bad. No, we're friends.
As he looks to you, he looks you over. He looks to the detective. And he nods.
Not everyone here is bad. You just gotta know the right people and get caught enough. But that's my job, not yours. So we're getting you out of here. Are you
Neither
calmed
of your
down?
job. Kumo just looks to
You got a wife and kid,
And-
awfully worried about you.
he is very dejected, but he nods. It's more so that he glares at the
Scared
My bad,
me.
that was my bad, that was my bad.
That shot me in the ear.
I'm sorry, Alden.
I'm shot.
He looks to him, to the detective, and he asks, "So you guys are keeping it?" The detective doesn't do anything at the moment. His hands just kind of, fingers dive into his pockets, thumbs kind of
She's gonna
grip the outside of them.
She's just gonna look at Kuma and go, Kuma, don't behave. We can talk about it later. I can only pull so many strings.
Detective doesn't answer. The man who's still like looking at him. He simply unlocks the cell.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
To the bathroom.
Mhm.
Free to leave.
Before I leave?
No, not before you
Oh.
leave. He's saying that he's free to leave.
Oh.
And Kumo walks out.
You better walk us out because they're gonna think I
So-
snuck him out.
I know that better than you. He's like he's already walking out. Just follow me.
And you, sir, she looks at the detective. Don't think we're done talking. I'll come back later though. Or visit me at the shop. I'll give you free candy.
Andy?
I realize it's not a bribe, right? You and I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But to anyone else listening, that's absolutely what that sounds like.
Oh, well, I
Sorry.
just... You're allowed to have friends outside of work. Even if they are criminal.
There's a deep internal conflict as you utter that last sentence. but
Hey,
you're all just
I am a
walking through.
criminal because y'all are corrupt. Not you. They are corrupt. I am a good kid to the heart. Definitely never robbed a soul in my life. Scouts
Background.
honor.
Where's my wallet?
So, like, there's a bunch of people that are in their cells at the moment that look at you in just complete disgust at that lie.
She's gonna look at him.
Blatant
She's gonna look
as
at
it
him.
is.
She's gonna look at him and go, I'm out here and you're in there. So I'm right, you're wrong. Oh,
Not
God.
how that works.
Hey. I don't get caught that often.
That often.
That often.
Y'all want your bread or not? I mean, definitely not gonna sneak them bread, sir.
He opens the door, ushers you both out of it. He closes the door behind him. Yeah. Yeah. Yuka.
Yes.
Just a moment's time. Give me a focus really quick.
Okie dokie. A 6.
All right. So, as a lot of you are walking out, you think you hear something, like just back of the ear type deal, but it's followed by the sound of a cat just having a very unpleasant time. None of you know that. Yeah. And you just dismiss it as a cat that's headbutted a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Full tilt.
I'm cold.
The cracking of bottles by cats in the streets. Street cats, not SWAT cats. Totally different. Yeah, dismiss that, and you continue walking out with Kumo. The detective says, hopefully to answer your previous question, as he looks at Yuka, maybe we'll be able to improve it once we find the mayor.
Is that your way of asking me nicely to see if I can find something?
No, you don't do anything about this.
Yeah, but people are so much nicer to me in the crime ring than you. She just bats her eyes.
You hear that back, right? It's not a good thing.
Do you like your intel you get from me sometimes? Then I win.
He just says, just don't do anything that I'll regret and then have to put you behind bars for.
I'll get out. I mean, I will stay and serve my time like the sweet angel I am. She bows to him.
It's one of those like, what situations.
Yes. And as he looks at you, bowing, and he's just like, just get up, go before they find a reason to put you back here.
Yes, sir. See you at the shop in a little bit. Then walks off with Kuma.
Yes, you leave. Gosh.
Dog.
Don't know how you did it. You're on the roof now, right? Big building. It's at least maybe
I will speak
3 or
for
4
Peach.
stories up.
Mm-hmm.
Peach is right there, balanced on the edge.
Okay. We're gonna do this nice and calm, okay, sweetie? Ow, my cat is clawing my back! That was just bad timing, Dexter.
You might even say great timing, actually.
Oh, that hurt.
It is not animal cruelty. It's animal nature.
It's the cat. Listen, chat. My cat's an orange, long-haired fucking idiot. He just jumped from my bed to the back of my chair and slid down my back with his claws.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about
Welcome back.
It's just like
that. What I miss?
I'm on a roof.
Yeah, on a roof,
Alright.
and I got my guy out
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
without
You
any
got Kumo
problems.
out.
Nice.
It's just like-
How's that roof treating you?
We're finding out.
We're gonna see.
We'll get back to that for a second. So roofs, right? They're crazy. Peach is sitting there, tail
It's
wagging,
like,
right?
it's like
Happy growls.
Listen. It's like, listen, Peach, listen. Your owner, Yuka, and I are friends. We've been friends for 20 minutes, no. for a good couple years, okay?
Been friends
sweetie?
for 2 run-ins.
She told me to keep an eye on you while she's away. If you get hurt, I get hurt. I don't want to get hurt by the little fiery redhead. Do you want me to get hurt?
Ruff.
Can you
puts a
please
paw
come
outside on the outer rim of the roof. She dangles it.
Ooh. The fox is
Peach, I swear to
showing.
Peach, I swear to God. Honey, please just come off the edge.
Those words specifically are the
Yes.
catalyst of this.
Please,
She leaps.
Please get up. You son of a... Without even thinking, Kasha would jump after her.
Excellent. Okay. Got some things here, alright? You're hurtling 4 stories off of a building
Oh
with
my
dog in
God.
arms because you grabbed Peach, who's just flailing and moving, making it much harder to stick the landing if you ever get to the landing part.
If you make it.
What are you trying to do in this moment? Because it's just you and the pavement.
Alright,
You and
let
dog
me
in the
just,
pavement at the moment.
let me just look at my moves real quick.
Yeah,
Get the
yeah.
fuck off me, cat! I love you. I'll let you out in a minute. Let's say, Gate, if you claw me, I swear to God.
A certified Garfield moment.
Okay, fuck.
You can get creative about
You
this.
can. Yeah, Sakura's totally chill with you just coming up with something, and he'll tell you if it's yay or nay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Parkour.
Core.
I love it. I need to know more.
Here's a really good question. I know we're 4 stories up.
Yes.
Am I falling down an alleyway or am I falling down like a big, say, like road or something?
It is an alleyway because there is an intersecting building that you can imagine Peach was going to leap to, but thought
Mhm.
this would be much more entertaining, and then leapt downward. So, you're
Okay.
between the 2 buildings. In front of you is a fire escape, and the other side of the building, and you're hurtling down towards like the alleyway pavement.
Okay.
Fox
There's
laughing
a few
down.
dumpsters down there.
What kind of material are the buildings made out of? Like, are they metal buildings or are they like? I was gonna say straw huts.
Oh no, not straw huts. No, they're.
I don't want to be a
full-on
hut.
Stony buildings.
Oh, don't make me too marketable hot.
Straw hut, where you can get pizzas
Ah,
and foxes.
Straw.
okay. And to clarify, Peach is in my hand, right? I have her in like a
Yes,
death
you
grip.
you are grappling Peach, and Peach is trying her hardest to get out of your grasp.
Okay. With her in my hand, I want to like parkour down the building. Like, the best way I can describe it is like jumping from one side to the other, but when I don't, like, I get towards the bottom, that's when, ow, you fucking cat. That's when like I like grab the wall, like almost like say if my cat just did to me, his claws going down my back, but it's my hands in the walls.
Can I?
until I'm on the ground.
I want to play something real quick, Sakura. This is gonna be loud. Just a warning.
Okay.
And we're playing it. This is the noise Peach is making right now. That's an actual fox yell.
It's perfect.
Just because I felt it had to be in a silly moment, it was the only time it would make sense.
Oh no.
Just how
The music
this
changed.
super intense.
I'm waiting for it to
Battle
load.
against gravity. But yeah, I would say that. So, are you trying to like stick your fingers in and then like earth bend them to be like pulling down the wall as you're like scaling down it to descend safely?
So like what I have in my in my head is in my head from buildings I've seen around town, if they're specifically made of like bricks and stuff or just any kind of stone wall, they sometimes have crevices that are indented or flat out just protruding from it. I'm using that to my advantage to like step on to go side to side until I no longer have one of those advantages and I have no other option but to just goes straight down. And by
Just slide on
using
your
earth,
hand.
yeah, and by using the earth bending, I'm like, to a normal person, it would like be sanding down my fingers, but
Yeah.
my fingers are flat out like in the wall, going downwards. So like
Okay,
a
alright.
person seeing it is like hand to sand.
Oof. So yeah, okay. Give me your rely on your skills and training move for your focus.
You see. Wait, where am I looking?
In your moves, it's rely on your skills and training, but you have to keep in mind, if you can't make this, gonna have some bad hand times.
Let's see.
Come
on.
for
Or
your
just
hang
mark one
hands.
off your fatigue.
Alright. And please, 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 I beg of thee. Ah! Okay. A 9.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I saw a 3 and I was scared.
I did too. That's all I saw, and I was like, "Oh wait, there's another number."
Oh. You hit every angle as best as you can. It's not super helpful that Peach is fighting you the whole way down. So you're like grabbing dog, moving hand to keep dog in place, also trying to avoid hitting wall. And then as you're sliding down, right as you're about to hit,
So
like,
chat
where it's
knows.
safe to just let go.
She is a
Before
fox
that
dog, not
moment,
just a dog.
she chomps on your arm really quick as there's like a free open space to do so,
Oh,
which makes you lose your grip
hum.
and you kind of fall and hit the top of the dumpster and kind of like roll off.
Ooh.
Aw.
You son of a bitch! I say it as I'm rolling off the top.
At this point, as you like roll off the top and you're there, and she's just atop you, safe and sound, just licks your face.
Yum.
Thank you. That really helps, sweetheart. It's really, really sweet of you. Ow! Like, all I can imagine is for Kasha, she's just like, I'm being so cool and badass. I look like a superhero. Slams into a trash can.
Ugh.
Mommy!
You didn't stick the superhero landing.
I did not. No
Oh my
capes.
gosh.
No capes.
No.
Yeah, so as you're kind of reflecting from that back injury and kind of righting yourself up, it's a bunch of back muscles cricking and snapping back into place.
Realign your back.
Yeah. Give me focus really quick.
A focus? Gotcha.
Yeah, one more focus.
It's just- I hope that was the reason why I heard a cat in the background.
Also a 9.
Damn.
Perfect. I would say you can
yeah.
overhear some things as you're beginning to walk out of the alleyway with Dog and Toe, who's now complacent after putting you through the strangest workout chase.
Sakura, I did make it that they sleep like 18 hours a day, so she probably did her entire like worth of exercise and is now just going to be in bed for the rest of the day.
No sleep.
Yep. Amazing. I would say you overhear the sounds of metal being pried open, and a series of sounds that indicate fire is being used to ignite something. And a ticking noise.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is where we explode. This is where we explode, people.
Don't look at it. Run away and don't look at it. Cool guys don't look at
You hear
explosions.
that coming from the interior of the building to the right of you, that you slid down. Inside of there, you can hear that going on, like the shuffling of feet. But otherwise, it's the middle of the night, and the lights are all off. But you hear all of this. The beeping continues. The feet are shuffling out, and you hear the sounds of maybe bags of some sort or something of that same heft being slid out of a door.
Oh, they steal it! They steal it! I'm gonna be a narc. The first thought that came to my head is, I'm about to snitch. I'm about to snitch.
You are out here in the streets at the moment, and I would say you kind of take note that there are a few guardsmen around that are otherwise just walking the beat or harassing pedestrians, whichever of the two feels applicable at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so you know that, and you also know that there's like this strange ticking sound that didn't stop as you were leaving. It was just carrying on.
Snape. Snape.
It's Snape.
Severus
Severus.
Snape. Dumbledore.
Ron
That was the
Weasley.
ticking sound.
I'm sorry, Sakura.
Wrong. Wrong.
Sakura's so mad at me right now.
Weasley. Wrong. Ron Weasley.
Okay, anyways.
Is the ticking noise getting any faster, or is it staying the same pace?
It is hastening, yes.
Oh,
I know something's about to explode.
you got my
Yeah.
dog.
I'm looking down at Peach, and I'm just like, save the dog, or possibly save some people's lives and the money of the poor people. Dog
He's already
money.
fallen asleep in
Dog
your arms.
money. You know, God damn. Okay. I'm like heavily contemplating, because it's like, now they probably got paid to do this. They probably need the money. They're probably in desperate times, you know. I can't be too mad at them, but I also can't let them just destroy random shit. Fuck it, the dog is more important. I'm being told to do this.
All right. So, do you notify, or you just leave him with the dog? Sleepy dog.
I'm gonna notify, like, hey, just to let you know, I think your bank's getting robbed. Don't ask how I know. Just know that my fingers and my back hurt. Okay, goodbye.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That feels a reference that I almost get. Oh, I almost get that reference. Oh, it hurts that I don't know it.
I do not know it.
I don't know what it is. But it hurts, but I
Um,
know that's a reference to something.
I don't
say,
know.
as you tell them this, yeah. Give me plead.
Plead?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in your moves.
Let's see. I can read. I'm not dyslexic. There it is. 7.
Let's go.
Excellent. Did they ask you for any form of evidence you might have besides your hurt back and injured fingers?
All right. Listen.
Listen,
Come with me. And I like walk them to where I just did that sick ass parkour trick, and I show them
Mhm.
how, you know, I just slid down this wall. Put your
Right.
ear to the wall. Do you hear the deep, 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 deep? Yeah, it's gonna
Before they-
explode.
As they put their ear to the wall.
Yeah, as they put their ear to the wall. So a couple of things happen.
Head.
I just killed people, didn't I?
You stand right over there. There might be an
Because you
explosion
have-
right against that wall.
True, like,
Shrapnel
what is it?
everywhere.
In true,
My
like,
dog!
Dorothy holding Toto kind of moment, you're holding the dog, and you're pointing to the wall where you did these cool parkour tricks and got down, the indented dumpster, the wall. They put their ears to it, trying to see if your story has some merit. They hear the ticking, and then it goes off.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
So you're out in you're on the sidewalk, and you have the good sense to back away. They're too close.
Oh no!
They get
can I-
flung into the wall.
Oh no.
A massive explosion takes place.
Well.
Poison's very odorous.
You feel the distinct need to flee, but maybe you don't. Maybe you're just like, that's cool.
I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, she's like,
you didn't kill these people. The people who planted the bomb killed them.
that is true. I was just a bystander.
Listen, guns don't kill people, people kill people.
Kill guns.
And you killed these people.
Damn it, Poison.
You
I'm
told
just,
him to stand right by.
I'm looking down at them for a second, like, oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
looking down at
definitely
what
not
was
making it to whatever constitutes as the next rush hour. They're very dead.
Poison, you're not looking down at them. You're looking at what is
Who
the
was once them? It's like, well,
Peach
I
is still.
tried.
People in the background are screaming.
Peach is sleeping.
I
The alarm of
tried.
the bank is going off.
Can I engage? Are like the robbers there? Are they already in Timbuktu?
They have bolted at this
Fuck.
point. They're way gone.
Shit.
The only one here at the moment is you and the dog and the dead bodies.
Well,
Poison.
rest in peace, Sis.
You should have backed
Okay,
away.
let's get out of here, Peach. Let's get out of here, Peach.
Oh.
The foulest shit.
Cold, the coldest word you could utter.
Rest in peace is. Let's get the fuck out of here, Peach.
Well, at least it wasn't
you
painful,
skedaddle.
Moral shift.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely that's a shift. We have no possibility.
Poison, I think Poison just experienced like 5 years of war in 1 second.
Well,
Poison was
I
out of shell shock?
I tried.
You know, I think this is definitely a confidence roll.
A confidence roll?
Yeah, you just go back to your main page.
Main page? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Confidence. Big letters, and I can't even read them.
All good.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Is that how you describe this?
I'd say it's falling apart.
This isn't the first time I've seen a dead body, but this is the first time I've been the reason for the dead body.
So
Got it.
you are inspired and guilty. You are both inspired and also guilty. So just mark off those two.
Okay, cool. I see guilty. Where the hell's in others?
It's in statuses, yeah.
Yay!
And just for the duration of what's left of this beautiful moment, move that centerpiece dot over to the right.
To the right.
Yeah.
Lovely. It's good. This is okay. I'm okay with this. This is fine.
You saved the dog. That's all that
Everything's
matters.
Super great until you about far away from that scene, but halfway back to Yuka's house, you bump into Yuka and Bowen.
Hey guys.
Did we all just bump into each other at the same time?
Yeah.
Do I still have Kuma with me?
Kumo with you? After you're kind of like arriving here at like this halfway point, he's basically he sees his family and he's off in that direction.
Yo, you didn't tell me about the rocks
Yeah, he
before you
waits
go.
with
Why are we mad about the rocks?
The rocks killed my mother.
No, an even crazier thing is what he's about to utter. They spoke to me.
What?
That's kind of crazy.
They, yeah. They asked me to take them.
And you're just willy-nilly gonna trust some rock you mined up over your damn family?
It's not that. It's like why you came to the department tonight for me. Yeah.
What?
It's-
I just want to
I
save
can't
you.
explain it. Yes. As he puts a hand on your shoulder. Exactly. They begged me to save them.
There.
And he looks at you for a moment, and you can actually see there's a glimmer of the same sort of shine in his eyes, akin to the stones that you saw.
Oh God, what are these rocks? What do they? How do they expect you to save them? Did they ask to get you out of the rocks, or like what?
I was supposed to take them somewhere, but I couldn't. Before they could tell me, he grimaces. The guardsman decided that greed was on the agenda today, I guess.
Well, I'll talk to my guy. You go home, rest. Don't think about those rocks. Leave it to me.
He says in acknowledgement, yeah. But his eyes scream that probably if you take your eyes off him tomorrow, you may not see him again.
She's gonna look at him. Hey,
Uh,
as he's walking away, you promise me you won't go after those fucking rocks. You know how much shit I just did for you? Just trust me.
I know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know what came over me.
Just
Thanks, Yuka.
just think of your wife and your kid. You got things to live for. I don't got much. So it's not a problem. I'll figure out the rock thing. But in return, if you can get me information on what happened to the mayor, that would be helpful.
Yeah, I can ask some of my friends.
That's it. We all know people around here. Someone's got to know someone that someone knew something happened. Anyways, go. She starts
Yeah,
shooting him off.
He's already going. Like he's full tilt sprinting to his wife and child.
Hey, you
and,
two! Peaches! She just yoinks Peaches from...
She's slightly singed, just a little bit.
What? What happened to my dog, Fox?
What? Listen.
She's missing a tuft of fur.
What happened to you, Yuka?
What do you mean? I am
That
in
little-
perfect health.
Yeah, there's
But
like
you would.
pieces of debris in
Listen.
Tasha's-
I'm not the one who's got debris and a burned dog on you. What happened?
She's not burned. She just has a little singed fur. Listen, okay? That little monster, as cute as she is, took me up onto the roof, 4 stories up.
Hey, she went
Taunted
flying.
me.
She went flying for me at one point. You imagine trying to catch that thing out of the air?
Shut up. I don't want to think about it. I asked her very politely to please come to me. You know what she did?
Jumped off
She
the
stuck
roof.
You guessed it, buddy boy.
She's
But
she's got covered Peach's ears. She's part fox. They're mischievous.
she can be, but I can't speak. She can be fucking part owl and go whoo every 5 seconds. I wouldn't care. What I care about is the fact that she broke my back. It hurts. I want to sit down, but you know what? I was a good person. I got your dog like you asked me to. I brought her back. But when I got her, I heard, people trying to rob a bank. So I, of course, had to tell people, hey, there's someone robbing a bank. They wanted proof. So I took them to where I did some sick ass fucking parkour that nobody fucking saw. And I killed 2 people.
Oh.
You what?
The
Well,
building
technically
exploded.
something's
And,
lost.
I didn't mean to. I
Come-
kind of told them to put their ear on the door.
Come
or on
here.
the wall.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah.
And she's gonna take out her water and use refresh on her back.
Oh. Nice.
Thank you.
You've been hit by the Aquaphora.
Aquaphor.
There's for the back. Now, how the hell did you accidentally
hold
kill
it.
someone? What?
You hold it right there.
Oh, what? But say it's just for fatigue.
Yeah. Just making sure that you mark the fatigue.
Yeah.
We'll take one fatigue.
Yeah.
Boy heals 3.
Now listen, man. I heard the beep, 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 beep inside the building. Like the good person I am, I went and told some officers or some guards that, hey, someone's trying to rob your bank. Well, how do you know they're robbing our bank? Well, you see, officer, if you walk to this wall and you put your ear to the fucking wall, you're gonna hear a beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I took a couple steps backwards. They weren't so lucky. It's fine.
Did you see
don't
what they
worry.
stole?
2 people died.
Money,
It's
I'm assuming.
fine.
People die around here all the time, though, and as sad as that is, it's part of the job.
It's never makes it fine.
Listen, bud, this isn't the first time I've seen death. First time I caused
Same.
it, but not the first time I've seen it.
Same.
That's
I've never caused it, but
It sucks, but there's not much we can do about it. Especially if they're guards, they're just gonna be assholes about it if we go back there.
So yeah, I recommend we don't go to that side of the city anymore.
Oh yeah.
Or at least I shouldn't. Peach too, probably.
Well, I have other news. First off, I don't know why y'all are here, because I thought I'd meet you back at home. Well, I know why you're here. I don't know why you're here, Bowen.
I was looking for you.
I told you I'd be fine. And look at me, I'm fine.
You always say you're fine, and you're only fine about half the time.
Well, I'm fine.
Kasha,
I
put
got-
a bag of popcorn watching this go down.
I got I got him out, but there's something weird going on. There's these rocks that I saw. That's why he got put up in there. And they're talking to people or causing things to have problems. I don't know if you heard my conversation with him when he was walking away, but apparently it asked them to save him and take him somewhere. And my detective friend has no idea what the hell those are. And the Avatar apparently ain't doing shit because they're stuck in the Earth Kingdom. So, y'all want to play hero? After kidnapping, though. We're kidnapping the girl.
What?
I don't think that'll work out the way you want it to.
That's how most kidnappings are. It's fine. She can't say she's avoiding responsibility if we're the ones holding her hostage.
You see, I'd say I see a fault in that plan, but I see no fault in that plan.
Oh, no.
Many.
Oh, Lord above.
Love it.
I say I got a good layout of the place when I left. I don't know all the rooms, but I know enough about it.
How about we give Hoshiko like 1 or 2 days, let their family calm down, and then we try to see what we can do after that. Maybe work something out, or let her be free, like let her leave the place again. Maybe not.
Ah, good plan. Kidnap her when she leaves the premises. That'll probably be easier.
Slightly better plan. Not where I was going, but I like that direction.
I can deal with that. But what if her
Rather not-
parents don't let her out?
We'll find out after we talk to her again.
You
I'd
mean
rather
you?
not.
You're the only person who's gonna be able to get near her.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? What am I? Chopped liver?
We're poor and nasty looking. You think they're gonna let us in there again?
The fuck you calling nasty looking? I took a shower this morning.
Yeah, I also took a shower and I apparently can't touch.
Well,
We got the poor
I can't help you
steak.
there.
We gotta deal with it. So, how about this, Bowen? When your family goes to work with them, since it'll probably take some time, you go talk to her and try to convince her to join us. Tell her we're going to find the mayor, and we're going to figure out what the hell these stones do. And maybe go beat up the Avatar if I feel like it.
Oh. Jeez.
You can leave the Avatar part out. I'm a little mad at the Avatar right now. I spent all this time thinking they're these cool dudes, but apparently they just want to stay in the Earth Kingdom. No offense.
Ice Kingdom? What the fuck?
I said
is this,
Earth
don't you?
Kingdom.
Oh, I'm deaf.
The nice kingdom.
Hi, baby.
Everything's fine in the Earth Kingdom.
There is no
more
boss Sing
Earth
Say.
Kingdom. There is no more boss.
There is no Avatar.
And there is no Queen of
Avatar?
England.
Never met her.
What? There's no book
There
club?
is no Easter Bunny, there is no Santa Claus, and there is no Queen of England.
Anyway.
There's no Easter Bunny? That's-
Ow!
We've been around here. Hold on, I got a minute. Y'all killing me here.
That sound like a plan to you, Bowen?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
if
I
she
don't
says no, we'll kidnap her.
And if she says yes, ow!
We'll kill her. I see.
As Boy's back is still dying over there.
This cat's gonna kill me.
And it'll give us a couple days. So while you're doing that, why don't me and you try to get intel on what the hell is happening with the mayor?
Find out more about those rocks too.
Well, that's the thing. If we can get information on the mayor, I think I can soften up the detective a little more to let me look at those rocks.
Rocks.
There. Did you hear any more about the mayor?
They didn't know he was dead. I thought he was dead.
Out of character, was it confirmed that he was dead? I know I heard that there was another target, but did I know that that was the mayor, or...
You heard
Don't
that he was in fact kidnapped, and where he was kidnapped, there was a blood splatter, but there was
Nobody.
was the only indication. Yeah, so like it's assumed that he's dead, but nobody knows for sure.
Mhm.
It could just be pain.
Nobody tasted it at the crime scene. They were too scared.
Maybe it was ketchup.
Oh, God, Connor, you licked it. Oh, that's disgusting.
Anyways.
Yeah, some people that I overheard at that festival said that distraction was there and that they had a target. I assumed it was Hoshiko, but maybe
Get the.
it was actually the mayor. But
So there's even
yeah,
more of a reason for us to get Hoshiko, even if it's by force or not. We can use her as bait to get those guys back.
Dang. Also, Kasha,
possibly.
Yes.
you get a text on your not burned yet burner phone.
Mm-hmm.
You receive not an image, so to speak, but just a series of emojis
No.
that indicate like a mayor at knife point.
I love
Um,
hieroglyphics.
Yeah, like you know it's one of the people that you've hung around for a long time now, and they're not good at being at any point in time subtle about what they're trying to say, but they're trying very hard to like give you a cryptic message about how they
Mhm.
absolutely abducted the mayor.
Cryptic messaging emojis.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the name that you get from this on this phone is not Gomi.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
shit.
It's written like that. It's not going.
Well, get the fuck out of there!
Damn, alright, I'll
Doesn't text him that,
leave.
he just leaves. He's already bailing out. Gives you a
I'm
bunch of
so-
skull and crossbones.
I'm so fucking done with my cat right now, man. This is why I'm a dog person.
Yes.
Anyway,
That's our little assholes.
I just want to type back. An angel emoji, question mark. They did? Or no.
There's-
Mare emoji equal angel question mark.
Ah, okay, cool.
There is a ghost emoji.
down.
Skull and crossbones. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's better. Skull and crossbones.
Yeah. If you give either, they give a thumbs down.
Fuck. And I say that audibly.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, totally fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I don't believe you.
No one says it's fine if it's really okay.
It's fine.
You wanna share with the class?
It's fine. It's good. It's all good. She sending back like viciously emojis of like, you know, the angry face that has the cuss word bleep on the mouth, question marks, scared emojis, and then more question marks. And then in all
There is
caps,
a saint
what the fuck?
equals and I think just like the emoji of like $1.
Oh.
It was for money.
Okay.
It's
And
a
then I'm gonna-
ransom.
I'm gonna send back dollar, like the dollar emoji question mark, or bag of money question mark.
They respond with bag of money.
Double fuck. So,
Are you saying the sus?
so the mayor ain't dead.
That's good. How do you know that?
What do you mean yet?
I have my reasons.
You can be honest with us.
How
You
much
know
money
I
y'all
won't
got in
judge.
your personal bank accounts.
Bitch, you know I'm broke.
I was asking the general population.
So you could just
Great.
say, Bowen, how rich you at right now, instead of me,
Yeah.
because we know I'm a broke bitch. I am a Robin Hood.
Hey Bowen, how much money you got?
I'm still working for the company. I'm not rich enough to retire.
Okay.
I'm not well off.
But why do we need money?
Okay. Okay. Sending back the emojis of numbers.
Mhm.
10, and then an arrow pointing up question mark, and then arrow pointing down question mark. Is it higher than
is-
$10?
$10.
They put in a series of emojis of the zeros continuing to go up until they hit somewhere in the millions.
Oh.
We'll run it $10.
Can you just tell us what's going on?
So
I won't be
can't
mad.
I can't give out names.
Fair.
But I'm assuming this is either one of my old business partners and or you know, fuck, what's the word called? I got a
Colleagues?
character. What? No, not colleagues.
Like-
Like who
associate?
hired you?
Oh,
Employers.
employers.
Employer. There we go. It's either an old business partner or an old employer who is currently holding the mayor hostage, and they want a couple $1 million.
That's not
to give
our
him back.
problem.
It's a little our problem.
I mean, if I tell that
just a
information to the detective, that might be enough to. But we need to figure out where they are.
Yeah, have you ever heard the saying "snitches get stitches"?
Yeah, I've got plenty.
I'm not. I'm not a snitch. I
Good.
don't want stitches.
That's what I can be.
It's on my phone. They're gonna know it's me.
Yeah, well, you're stuck with me, so
You're gonna be the reason I die.
it's okay. We'll die together.
I don't want to die.
No one dies in Boston.
Listen, we just need to figure out, or maybe we can go undercover and kidnap him ourselves, or we kidnap the girl again, ask her for money.
This is a lot of kidnapping.
Why is it always kidnapping with you?
Listen, I don't know how else to make anyone willing. The lady hates me.
Okay. Or what we could do. I like one of those plans of, go in and kidnap the mayor back. We are not going to be giving these people money because I know people like this. We're going to give them money and they're going to 180 us and then murk us.
Yep.
Or they're going to 180 us, murk him, take our money, and then murk us.
Or pin it on us.
Or pin it on us. That's a very good point. I think what we should do is go kidnap the rich firehead and go save the mayor. Then it's a win-win.
We do need
City
more
gets its mayor
firepower.
back. Exactly. City gets its mayor back. We give a girl her freedom.
And
Win-win.
information on stones.
And possibly payment.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Reward money.
I don't know if we're gonna give her more money. Ooh, I just thought about it. The detective will not like it if he finds out I kidnapped the girl.
We didn't then we didn't air quote kidnap her. We just went for a nice, friendly vacation with our new friend.
He knows I hate her.
Your wording doesn't change the action.
Listen, you may hate her. I don't hate her. Bowen doesn't hate her. You don't hate her, right, Bowen?
I do not, but I don't want to kidnap her.
Okay,
But we're
then
not kidnapping.
I guess it's up to you, Bowen, to make her like us enough to run away.
What?
Listen, Bowen, I can be your wingman. We can do this. Team effort.
She hates my ass. I ain't going anywhere near her. I ain't going anywhere near that place again. I still
And
got the
listen-
rich smell on me. She starts wiping her shoulders.
It's like, listen, as Yuka said, you eventually will get business from... Coco, how do you say your character's name?
Hoshiko.
Hoshiko. Your
Hoshiko,
family is
yeah.
probably going to do business with Hoshiko's family. I occasionally work for your family, so I can go in with you as your bodyguard. Get the fuck off me, cat!
All part of the plan. All part of the plan. Hold on.
Well,
There's like
Love to imagine there's just a random cat just assaulting poison.
He really wants out of my room, but I'm not getting up to let him out yet. So, I mean, it works. I'm your bodyguard.
Hired hand, yeah.
The fucking cat threw me off. I don't remember what I was talking about.
It's all good. Pain fogs up the memory. Setting up the greatest heist.
Mm-hmm.
Can you figure out if there's a timeline for this? A deadline? Who they're trying to ransom from?
Yeah, I gotcha.
I doubt they're really trying to ransom from you. I doubt you have $1 million.
No, but they
You-
know I got contact with people.
Yeah.
So,
Let's figure out who
hieroglyphic
they want
text.
you to contact, who they're trying to get the ransom from, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's enough. Maybe they'll just pay for the mayor.
Maybe.
Like if we can save them, we can get a favor with him probably, which is great. But
Yeah, but
someone
they're
else-
most
if
likely gonna
some-
backstab whoever gives them the money.
Very true.
and then
very
we come
true.
in to save them. Then we don't
You
lose
see-
the money. No one dies.
Y'all
Or
are turning
Except
my
maybe
win-win
us.
Situation. Y'all are
What-
turning my win-win situation plan into a lose-lose. I'm gonna die plan.
Didn't your plan still involve re-kidnapping the mayor?
Yeah, but no one died. Probably. Maybe a guard or two, but not us, the important people.
I mean,
We're not gonna die, especially if we get the jump on.
well,
If they're not expecting us, and they're making a regular deal, and that's only if the deal goes south.
That is true. You see, I'm more brawn than brain. Why aren't you coming up with a plan, Bowen?
I
Exactly.
Because I don't know how long this is
Obvious
gonna take.
moral reasons.
This, what do you mean though? Come up with this plan. This is now my plan. I have come up with this.
Alright,
Okay,
Um,
why don't we all go rest, and we'll figure this out later.
possibly. I'm gonna send one last hieroglyphic text. Dead emoji, line, question mark.
Dead underscore.
Deadline? Question
Yes.
mark?
You get 7. And then you get a calendar.
It's the fucking calendar July. Now that I look at Kasha looks at everybody and it's just like, okay, so 7 calendars. So that could either be 7 days, 7 months, 7 hours. If we're lucky, 7 minutes. Extra lucky, 7 seconds.
I think it's probably 7 days.
Probably did.
Or the emoji is of the calendar that circles the 7. He could die July 7th, which now that I'm thinking of,
That's
was a
probably
good
more
couple
probable.
months ago.
Oh well, 7
Mayor has
days.
died
Oh,
this
no.
entire time.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
assume 7 days, because I wouldn't tell you if it was 7
7
hours left.
7 days.
All right. So 7 days to come up with about $10 million. This is
So that's not what we're doing. We're not giving them money.
well, yeah, I know, but that could be the backup plan.
I don't think we're gonna be able to get that kind of cash, and I'm not giving it to assholes either.
Kasha like jokingly looks to like the road and is just like, "Hey, baby, I could get a 7 million quick, or 10 million quick."
You do you.
I'm not
You-
doing
you
me.
work-
I'm doing people.
You work on your plan B.
Gonna need Plan B.
Unintended. Well, while we
Oh,
we got 7 days. We'll
Poor
see what you can-
Sakura.
Let's go take a rest. Let's sleep on it, and we'll figure out if we're gonna kidnap people or if we're gonna steal from people.
Yeah, just you two figure out what to do with the girl, and I will try to figure out more information on the mayor and maybe the stones.
Great plan.
Sounds good.
Break. Good night. I'm taking Peaches to bed. I'm going to bed. Oh God, the store owner's gonna be so mad at me.
our owner is going to be very upset with you, especially depending on what you don't and do say. I think the last thing that you get in response after your question, Kasha, is a thinking emoji, a knife, and a rat.
A rat.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm signing my death notice. Okay.
I'm just curious.
Just thinking knife rat. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Send,
Thinking
send,
knife.
sends back stop emoji rat. Don't
I
kill
give
the
a
rat.
thumbs up.
I think they were saying if you rat them out, if you snitch, you're gonna get stitches. You're gonna get stabbed.
I gotta figure that out. Oh.
Love this.
The things I do to provide for my family. Off in the corner. Isn't your family dead? Shut up.
He just walks back. It's like, I'm sorry.
That Kurt's probably like, "I do for long."
But yeah, that's it. That's where we'll end. I will say that specifically geared towards Kasha, just to catch you up to speed with everyone in terms of advancements, we definitely need this as well. You gotta ask yourself a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Just a few.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Dope.
It's like
Nice.
we're gonna ask you a couple questions. Has like the squirt gun pointed to your head. Answer truthfully. Okay.
Or else.
I swear this will Baja blast you into a new era.
Oh,
Not the Baja Blast.
I'm a Baja Blast into the Aang Avatar era. Oh shit!
So,
that's canon
first
now.
one. Did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the
Or
world?
funky.
A lot of things funky about the world. That might be complicated. Funk is complicated.
I was gonna say, yeah, pretty complicated, pretty exciting.
Cool. Do you feel like you expressed your own vulnerabilities by admitting you were wrong or that you should have listened to someone you ignored?
Repeat the question.
Did you express vulnerability by admitting you were wrong or that you should have listened to someone you ignored?
Yeah, because Bowen came up with better plans than me.
Growth, it's happening. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Now, a deeper one, right?
Mhm.
Do you feel like you've guided a companion towards their own balance?
Fuck no. Get off my keyboard! Damn you, cat. Not
Fair
yet,
enough.
at least.
Understood. Did you
Don't-
stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
How about cause the community problem?
No. I tried to stop it. I tried. I just probably should have worded my words better.
Hey,
Instead of
being
saying
bad
come
at
here.
stopping something does not mean that you didn't try to stop it.
It's the thought that counts.
So true.
I believe that. So we're just 3 and 4 are just a definite no.
Definite no.
Understood. Okay. All right. We have time for growth. We have time for growth next time.
We have room for growth.
We have
can do
room for
better.
growth next time. We have room for growth, don't worry.
Uh,
My stream
but
deck,
just-
you son of a bitch!
Oh no!
Get off my desk! You've lost desk privileges! Oh, you're knocking it
Banished from the desk.
Oh.
The desk lords will acknowledge this only once. You can mark off the first 2 boxes in your growth.
Cool.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Get off my chair!
And then hopefully by the next session we can get those other 2 cornered in somehow. And as
Guys are
organic and
just-
not gameplay mechanic wise as we possibly can.
Ugh.
You know, I'm proud of everybody. Nobody died, even though, you know, it was,
Guards die.
none of you died.
None of us died.
Only 2 people got mangled.
A little bit.
Just a
What's
little
what's
bit.
what's a little mangling between players, you know?
Yeah,
It's
a
good.
little bit of character building or de-building. It's
D building.
de-building. I like to break down my characters so that they have the opportunity to become really great at the end if they live.
If they live.
No one's survival is guaranteed.
Like a superhero story, but it's played like it's Game of Thrones. You may just die.
Some
You
of
may
you
die.
may die, but this is
A
a
sacrifice
sacrifice
I'm
I'm willing to make. Get off my chair, you fat bastard. I'm going to sit on you. Anyone want a cat? I'm giving away a cat.
No.
Can't have a cat. Allergic to cat.
I have a cat and I am allergic to cats.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
I feel
Yeah,
this.
what are you gonna do now? I'm sitting on you, fat ass. Get.
There's so many
I
questions.
I promise I love my cat. He is in no way harmed.
Yeah.
He is nothing but love well fed. Just the playful bickering of siblings, you could call it.
Ah,
Now get off the chair.
just a rambunctious.
I'm back.
attack.
Sorry about that.
Come back.
Welcome back.
It's feeding a peach.
Anything super duper special? Because none of you. Well, one of you has us a little fancy thing, because you were training, even though it didn't go exactly according to plan.
Hi, Coco.
Yes, for Hoshiko, we're in our wall of fiery breath. I'm gonna need you to move that towards practiced.
Thank you.
Get
Hello, baby Cinder. You're just a little angel. You fuckface clawed up my chair so much.
Damn.
Oh. It's fine. It's fine.
We
I
love our
love
pets.
my
Oh.
baby.
Yep.
We definitely super duper need to remember this, and by we I mean me.
What do you
There's
mean?
definitely ways that you may have achieved being unscathed, but it's already too late. It's been written in the tomes of history. Tomes have spoken.
Little baby kitty.
But yeah, training with your father has only made you stronger and weaker. It's complicated. It's a little bit of column A, column B.
If you sit on my keyboard,
We learn from failures.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But other than that, I don't think anyone really had a moment besides Kasha and the tale of Peach plays too many games, too many dangerous games.
all right, Dex.
So I think that is applicable to right now. I very much look forward to so the Sunday after next Sunday would be the best Sunday. Yes?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
So not.
Unless Tori and
not
I
next
changed our mind
Sunday.
about trying to figure out something on one PC.
Well, we absolutely can. We like if you want to do it phone based. I have the stuff in here that could absolutely allow you to roll things, move things, and as far as the speaking is concerned, it's the thing that I didn't want to like push you into, because it's like I don't know how you want to go about that.
Yeah.
But
We'll talk more when it comes closer to that day, presumably.
yeah, just let me know, because I'm willing to roll it. I definitely want to see the conclusion to kidnapping. To kidnap, to save.
True.
a life.
You leave my kidnapping ideas alone.
How to save a life.
So I got this plan. We go
Kidnap.
kidnap.
Great plan.
Not a plan, Arthur.
We are the heroes of our world. We're going to kidnap a bunch of people. There may be people who die, but at the end of the day, we're going to save somebody and
Yep.
restore them.
Yep.
We're the heroes of this story. It's
Some of you may be extorted, but it's a price I'm willing to pay.
Mhm.
a price that you're willing to pay.
Yeah.
Thank you all very, very much for playing.
Thanks for having
Thank
us
you.
and dealing
Thank
with
you for
us.
DMing.
Pleasure, my pleasure. Pleasure.
I did have a super quick question for the it just like I know it's like a specialized form of bending, but is that like wood bending or nature bending that the like masked person did? Is that earth bending related, or is that its own thing, or
Get out of my stash.
That is
will not.
earthbending related.
okay?
Tori, you
Yeah.
can't have
No.
a cone.
No, fine.
They're my cones.
But it
No.
I think the thing that you picked up on the most was that it felt abnormal
Felt
Mhm.
fake.
Just the fact that there was no, just to the first thing that he did, there was no form to it when he
Mhm.
came colliding with the ground. It's as if the ground moved simply because of his mass in a way, and then reacted in that manner.
I see.
Hmm.
And now you're standing.
But
on
when he
my
actually
guitar.
bended to make, columns try and make you all into the air, no, that
Yeah,
was him bending. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we done?
Windows.
I believe so.
Sucker gay.
Yeah.
We done?
What's up? Yeah.
Okay, I just
That
want to
was
make sure I didn't end. And okay, goodbye, chat. See you. Not next week because we won't. I don't know if we'll be live or not, but I'll be back Monday or Tuesday. Goodbye.